Ay, no tuvimos que pausar de golpe, de veras, preciosa comunidad. ¡Hola, preciosos! ¿Cómo están? A ver, espérenme. Híjole, me van a
Valos a
perdonar,
agarrar.
hermosos, pero es que habemos MSI ahorita totalmente en vivo. Déjenme aquí ponerme al día en lo que, a ver, aguántenme, porque creo que ya debería de estar. Es que, hermosos, ¿qué creen? Espérenme, me está haciendo berrinche mi cuenta de... Ajá, ahí está, ok. Ahora, features, y espérenme, hermosos, porque tengo que volver. Ay, Kik, pero es que, ay, me lleva la cachetada. Me está pidiendo que me vuelva a meter con... Ay, me lleva la... Hola, hermosos, ¿qué tal? Me da gusto porque ahora quise... qué re bueno que ya viniste. Hola, tita hermosa, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal, mi extraje? ¿Qué bachona, banana? ¿Cómo están, hermosas? Yo la dejé de seguir a 8... ¿De qué me perdí? ¿Qué? Anda esa culera. ¡Ah, caray! ¿Eh? A ver, ¿quién es la culera? ¿Qué pedo? O sea, espérenme, antes de que empiecen a decir presente, hermosas, es que, ¿qué creen? Me está haciendo Pancho, ya metieron gol, Faker ya metió gol. No, es que me está haciendo Pancho a esta chiva, hermosa, es la de, ay, como me está pidiendo que inicie sesión en Kick y no me deja en paz, entonces, a ver, espérenme, pero ¿por qué quieres que a la de a huevo inicie sesión aquí? MX Charts, ay, qué bueno, me tiene bloqueada, pero ¿por qué ahora? ¿Qué hizo? No, ya, ¿qué hizo? Fuera de broma. Ahora, disculpen ustedes, pero es que MSI ahorita está en vivo, ahorita estamos viendo a Guma y a Zeus jugar en HLE. Entonces, yo necesito que me expliquen un chorro de cosas hermosas y entre ellas, bueno, es que maldita sea, integration, ajá, sí, ¿y cómo piñas inicio sesión aquí? Es que no sé por qué, no, ahorita no pasemos lista, hermosas, porque la, no pasemos lista porque esta chima no me deja funcionar a gusto. Tengo que reiniciar sesión en Kik, pero la verdad es que apenas acabo de llegar del súper, hermosos. Entonces, por lo mismo, disculpen ustedes que llegué medio tarde. A ver, por ejemplo, dice, estamos criticando lo de Chile y de la tipa MX Short anda diciendo mamá y medio sobre lo de Chile. ¿Qué anda diciendo? Cuéntemelo todo, porque a mí me tiene bloqueada. Entonces, si podemos hablar mal de la gente que me tiene bloqueada, mejor. No es cierto. A ver, lo que me preocupa es que este momento los gobiernos llevaron lo que, ajá, de ramas, ajá, de todo. ¿Qué creen? ¿Qué nos compré el súper? Hijo de arabanada. ¿Alguien quiere un bra? ¿Le sirve? Y una malteadita bueno, no, este es como un café y una rebanada de pizza. Está bien chido. Uy, lo compré en el centro, aquí en México. Ya tiene un chorro de años, ya tiene un buen de tiempo que lo compré. No, pero fíjense, les voy a decir algo, hermosas. Desde hace, y digo también, llegó un momento en el cual, o sea, les voy a ser bien sincera, les voy a ser muy honesta. No quiero decir que me saqué de onda, pero a lo mejor hice un poquito, porque me empezaron a llegar un chorro de mensajes de lo de Chile, y les voy a decir algo, no quiero, o sea, no quiero decir nada todavía porque yo no entiendo la situación o sea, no la entiendo todavía, no entiendo. Entonces, pues quiero investigar más, quiero aprender antes de abrir la boca. Y me empezaron a decir, es que Brenda, entiéndenos, queremos el concierto en Chile. Y yo así de, pero yo no lo cancelé. O sea, pero yo qué tengo, déjenme investigo, ahora sí Entonces, a ver, pónganme en contexto. Porque, pues, te explico qué pasó. Igual, ando bien desconectada, la mera verdad. Están llorando los de pues, su pinche pasto o sea, a ver, tengo entendido que, bueno, no sé si algún por ahí encargado, gobierno, no sé quién chinga. Y eso sí, estaba yo, quise también entender un poquito por qué. Mis alumnas de nivel avanzado, lo andaban platicando en el grupo de WhatsApp de digo, pues a ver, pues, es que yo trabajo en Hive, entonces voy a mover mis influencias. No, pero en serio me empezaron a reclamar a mí y yo así de, ahora, tú que eres amiga personal de Bank PD, resuélvenos este pedo. Pero sí, entonces, a ver. Ok, ¿quién más? Pero hay otro concierto de Iron Maiden 13 días antes, no cancelaron y en el mismo lugar. Entonces, sí les cancelaron el concierto, de Chile. O sea, ¿qué pasó? Alguien ayúdeme a entender, a comprender. Y ya mañana hago video. Le voy a decir a Claude que me explique. Ahora, que se pasan de rosca. Te lo juro, Gis, como si y yo sí de yo, ¿qué estoy haciendo aquí? Pero bueno, no solo la 4T es malvada, la 4T, acuérdate, es muy malvada y son los culpables de todo, para ver esta vida. Lo que pasa es que el concierto de Chile con el Ministerio de Deporte, ellos ven lo de los estadios, entonces no quieren pasarlo porque según los 600 toneladas de escenario no cuidaría el césped. Ok, mi duda es, Maca Soto hermosa, nadie hizo A nadie le interesó investigar un poquito antes de. Nadie se le ocurrió decir, fíjate, a lo mejor y pesa un chingo, entonces quizá y no sea una tan buena idea. No, no, o sea, es algo que no, nadie revisó el papeleo. O sea, ¿a poco en toda Latinoamérica hacemos los tratos igualito? Como de, sí, tú firma y luego vemos que cómo le hacemos. ¿Pasó de una manera similar? I don't know. Pero bueno, yo que he ido a todos los cumpleaños de todos los reyes, obviamente yo me la iba a saber. Les juro, yo no sé, no supe qué pasó. Aparte, la mera verdad, hoy me van llegando una cantidad impresionante de chisme de la boda de Taylor Swift. Entonces es de lo único que me he enterado. La productora entregó cómo lo mantendrían y cómo van a dejarlo como estaba y ellos no quieren aceptar eso. Pero Hype no puede decir, desde el concierto porque sí, Chile sin BTS, autoridades locales no autorizan uso. Ok, perfecto. A ver, me la manda aquí vía extraje. Dice, Chile sin BTS, autoridades locales no autorizan uso del Estadio Nacional para sus shows en octubre. Dice aquí, ok, vamos a ver. Una mala noticia para Army en Chile. Este jueves, el Instituto Nacional del Deporte, dependiente del Ministerio de Deporte, anunció que no autoriza el uso del Estadio Nacional Julio Martínez Prádanos, el recinto con mayor capacidad del país, como sede para los 3 conciertos que la banda surcoreana BTS tiene agendados para octubre. A través de un comunicado, la institución señaló que tomó la decisión tras una ardua evaluación técnica y operacional. Si bien la cancha mantiene las condiciones necesarias para el desarrollo del fútbol profesional y de competencias internacionales, actualmente presenta una menor capacidad de recuperación frente a intervenciones extraordinarias de gran escala, especialmente aquellas que requieren cobertura prolongada de la superficie y cargas concentradas sobre el sector central del campo. Ok, o sea, es como de, ok, no pensé que fuera, hasta aquí su mejor amiga que no es famosa, hasta ahí les creí. No, banana, te digo algo, yo sí les creí que eran el Madison Square Garden. Desde un inicio dije, sí tiene sentido, y ahorita lo vamos a platicar, ahorita mismo lo vamos a platicar, no espero. Ok, entonces básicamente en resumen es decir que no quiero porque pues me van a hacer garras el pasto. Ok, la decisión nos parece totalmente inaceptable y irresponsable, claro, con la situación que la que están los conciertos de BTS en Chile. Con todas, es o sea, a ver, aquí mi duda es, ¿nadie pinches leyó? ¿Nadie fucking leyó? O sea, a ver, porque si es que el concierto ya está, o sea, las entradas ya se agotaron, mamón. Entonces, a ver, ministra Clara Pol, a ver, yo quiero escuchar la declaración. A ver, ministra, a ver, administreme.
Pero es imposible cancelar algo que nunca fue confirmado. Nosotros
Cancelar algo que nunca. Ok. O sea, ¿y la venta de boletos?
pero es imposible cancelar algo que nunca fue confirmado. Nosotros, el Ministerio del Deporte, ni el Instituto Nacional del Deporte nunca confirmó con los decretos de confirmación que se suelen hacer en estos casos las fechas y se ha hecho común que las productoras salen a vender entradas sin estas confirmaciones, cosas que pagan los
Sí, y seguramente nada más les importó hasta que fue BTS, ¿verdad?
fans, como es ahora las ARMY.
Yo les puedo asegurar que se han pasado esto por el arco del triunfo un chingo de veces. ¿Por qué permitieron la venta? Eripam, yo te aseguro que, porque mira, es como lo acaba de plantear. Mira, escuchemos bien cómo lo acaba de decir, porque ahí está el chiste, escuchemos muy bien.
Con los decretos de confirmación que se suelen hacer en estos casos, nosotros, el Ministerio del Deporte, ni el Instituto Nacional del Deporte nunca confirmó con los decretos de confirmación que se
O sea, el instituto nunca confirmó.
suelen hacer en estos casos las fechas y se ha hecho común que las productoras salen a vender entradas
Se ha hecho común que las productoras salen a vender entradas. O sea, es como de, ya ha pasado,
sin estas confirmaciones.
sin esta confirmación. O sea, queda a entender. El Ministerio se queda con 7% de los shows realizados en el estadio y según nosotras quieren más. Y si es común, ¿por qué lo permiten? Y si es tan común, pues entonces, ¿por qué más bien, aquí la pregunta es, ¿por qué no lo permiten en esta ocasión? ¿Por qué no lo permiten ahorita? ¿Por qué la arman de a pedo ahorita? si es común que las productoras salen a vender boletos, pues entonces, ¿por qué ahorita no? Ajá, o sea, digo, mi duda es, porque aquí lo acabo de decir, lo que produce eventos suena a corrupción, porque los gobiernos vieron lo que provoca y derrama un concierto de, sí, claro, ahora quieren una tajada de todo eso y comiencen a hacer estas cosas. Usar a los chicos como moneda de cambio, vía extraje, pues esa perdónenme, pero eso se veía venir desde el horizonte. Y hermosa, si se los ha hecho la mismísima Corea, que no lo intenten hacer en otros lugares. O sea, pues aquí la productora en abril. ¿Y ya te ha pasado eso al respecto o para qué estás? Exacto. Y es como de, ¿y por qué ahorita? No, creo que son preguntas válidas. Creo.
Un estadio nacional, el 7% del ticket va al estadio nacional, además del valor del arriendo.
¿Qué ocurre con el uso del estadio para conciertos? ¿Y qué pasa con la administración del Estadio Nacional?
Estamos trabajando de la mano con el Ministerio del Deporte,
Hola,
con la gente que
buenas.
trabaja también en el Estadio Nacional. Es por eso que nosotros tenemos planes de acción. Tenemos también fechas de trabajo, de recuperación del césped, porque nosotros tenemos todo un proceso que se le aplica al pasto antes de poner el cubrepiso. Esto es para mantener la calidad del pasto. Ustedes cuando han ido a los estadios han visto estos cubrepisos que son como plástico blanco. Si ustedes se fijan la próxima vez que vayan se van a dar cuenta que tienen unos hoyitos. Entonces el césped se puede seguir regando a través de ese cubrepiso. Entonces el pasto se va cuidando. Obviamente cuando se saca este cubrepiso el pasto se ve un poco más amarillento, pero el pasto no está muerto. El uso del estadio para las
Ok. El punto es, el punto es.
productoras también es muy beneficioso para el estadio porque ingresan muchos recursos. Un partido de fútbol, por ejemplo, un clásico que llene un estadio nacional, las entradas son mucho más baratas. Entonces, cuando una productora entra a hacer un estadio nacional, el 7% de la ganancia del ticket va al estadio nacional, además del valor del arriendo. Entonces, el estadio nacional tiene muchos recursos gracias a la música, gracias a los espectáculos y gracias a los conciertos. No sé, y si la ministra quiere que sus deportistas se vean bonitos con la ropa, no lo sé.
Pues lo pintas de la vez que ya es semisintético, que no mames. No, Eripam, es que hay que regarlo. Mamen. Shakira canceló conciertos ahí porque el piso no estaba nivelado y hay riesgo para el escenario que se podía caer. No es la primera vez que tienen problema. Ok, miren, ok, diferentes frentes, diferentes cosas que podemos tomar aquí. Yo lo que siento, obviamente, mucho más horrible, espantoso, pues es todo Army, que ya tiene boletos, entonces que ya, y que ahora le salen con esta chingadera de que es que a mí nunca me avisaron. Cuando, pues qué conveniente, ¿no? Que a lo mejor y con el concierto de BTS sí se están poniendo en este plan, mientras que con otros les ha valido madre, porque saben que a BTS le pueden sacar toda la lana del mundo. Ok, bien, esa es una. Y la otra, pues es que sí existe un antecedente de que en estos lugares no es lo mejor. Hermosas, la mera verdad también, o sea, si es que ya existe un antecedente, porque el escenario de Arirang, yo que lo he visto, hermosos lo hemos visto, o sea, necesita un buen lugar, la escenografía que trae Arirang. Las pantallas que traen y la cantidad de bailarines que vienen con los reyes, la seguridad de ellos y la seguridad de los asistentes es lo primero. Entonces, o sea, si es que existe la sospecha o existe al menos esta intriga de que si sería seguro para ellos o no, ok, está bien, porque la seguridad tanto de todos, o sea, de los reyes, de todo el staff de Hive, de todo Army que va al evento, de todo el staff, es lo primero. Incuestionablemente la seguridad de todos tiene que ir primero. Pero pues oigan, o sea, es que alguien aquí negoció algo y no le dieron su lana. O sea, para mí esto es un caso de que alguien se quiso quedar con un billete y no le pagó a la gente respectiva. No le pagó su mordida a los que le tocaba mordida y alguien se encabronó y dijo, pues ahí te va la mía. Entonces, ya no quieren prestar los estadios para eventos masivos, mi dinero, estoy llorando. Y se imagina, es que en serio, díganme que el estado de Monterrey tiene pasto sintético. A la ver, exacto. Entonces, este es el único estadio, es el problema, no tenemos más. Ok, lamentablemente no tenemos más estadios. Ay, qué problemón. Y ahora, no, yo sí, a mí me suena que alguien quiso hacer por aquí alguna movida y no le pagó a su gente. o no les, no, sí, algo pasó por aquí, y alguien se encabronó y ya dijeron, pues ahí te va la mía, porque te estoy diciendo que no, o una lana, y no le pagaron la lana a quien se la tenían que haber pagado, porque entonces miren, tristemente, sabemos luego cómo se manejan estos business, al menos yo sé cómo se manejan aquí en México, entonces si es que en Chile se parece o tenemos algo similar, que la gente pues abusa mucho abusa de la confianza, abusa de todo. Entonces, si no le dieron su mordida a quien se la tenían que haber dado y se enojó, pues alguien prometió algo que no pudo dar. Yo siento que sí. Yo siento que por ahí va. Porque ya se vendieron los boletos. Entonces, alguien, o sea, una lana, algo van a tener que hacer. Porque miren, o sea, de aquí, ok. Lo que no veo que pase es que se les regrese todo el dinero. No hay manera. Lo dudo. Entonces, algo van a tener que hacer y alguien va a tener que pagar una la nota. Pero, o sea, yo no veo que la productora a estas alturas diga sí, porque no. ¿Saben cuánto billete? ¿Saben cuánto billete? No. No hay manera. Algo tienen que hacer para arreglar este relajo. Y Armatures México anda diciendo que no la merecemos y cosas más crueles porque según te digo, venga, chijetusa, que no sabe de lo que habla. Hello there. How's it going?
Hello there.
Here you are.
Hello there.
Hi. Is it going well?
There's one response to when I say hello there like that.
General Kenobi, we've been
Very
expecting
good.
you. I was like, it is General Kenobi, isn't it?
Mhm.
It is. 100% it is.
General Kenobi. That's
We've
more
been.
like, it's like half yoga. I don't know what that was.
I know, but it's a noise. Okay, are you gonna show off your new
Oh, my new
purchase?
Dr. Evil
Dr. Evil?
throne of
Yes.
justice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is exactly what
Is
that
that
is.
what you're talking about? Or are we talking about something else?
I mean, what else do you want to show
I
off?
don't know what else you're talking about. I had no innuendo on that.
That is
That's
exactly.
not on me.
That is exactly that. Hi, Nathan. Hola, Nathan. Yo creo que van a reprogramar. Podría ser. Yo siento que a lo mejor pero sí, o sea, no va a haber manera de que les regresen esa lana. Ese billete, no hay manera. Ahorita la productora ya se lo gastó. Ya se lo gastó todo. Sure. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Excellent. Very good. Pagamos, por ejemplo, algunos un seguro con Ticketmaster que si pasaba esto u otras cosas te devuelven todo, pero si no lo pagaste, pues creo que no te devuelven. La verdad, ¿qué le pasa si no lo pagaste? O sea, tipo en caso de una emergencia, ¿no? Un seguro. Sí, no, bueno, o al menos una cancelación de la. Pero oigan, esa pendejada. O sea, que tengas que comprar un seguro por si es que se cancela para que te regresen el billete. Es una mentada de madre, ¿no? No es una mentada. A ver, vamos a sentarnos solamente un minuto a hacer digestión de la ultrasuccionada que es eso. O sea, no, a ver, Eri Pam, tú explícame, ¿por qué no? Explícame. O sea, que tengas que comprar un seguro aparte, ¿cómo es que funciona? A ver, explícame. Es para que te regresen los cargos. O sea, santo Dios mío. Entonces, es por los cargos. Es por los cargos. ¿No conocen el concepto de devolución? Hablamos de los cargos. Se cancela, te regresan el valor de los boletos. Como $60 por el seguro de mierda. There it is.
All of its glory.
In all of its glory. How is it?
It's pretty comfortable.
Nice. Very good. Una mentadísima de madre. Ey. Ay, no. Pero bueno. Mira, ahorita voy a estar al pendiente. Ticketmaster en México no hace eso, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad? Pues seguro Ticketmaster en todo el mundo lo hace, ¿no? Entonces creo. Nosotros pagamos como 400 varos. Y esta es la opción que da el Ministerio de Deporte para los conciertos de BTS. A ver, déjenme ver.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't fit.
I think it does.
Yo pago siempre el seguro. Ok. Con razón, porque dije, ¿y esa turbomentada de madre? Ok.
I mean, you will have to like vault over the bed to get out of here.
100%. We should, literal, hacerlo en el parque de enfrente. Miren, alguien viene a enseñarle su nueva adquisición. Someone came here to show his new purchase. Una silla. How is it? Hello.
It's very magnificent.
Magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Let
good.
me...
Absolument. La c'est magnifique.
Magnifique.
There you go.
Like Mick.
La Magnífica.
Magnifica, yes.
La Magnífica de McDonald's. A gamer chair. Nice. Very, very nice. You did need a bigger chair.
I did need a bigger chair.
Sí, yo sí necesitamos una sillota. La la. Very, very nice. Very good. Everyone's here. Pam's here. Max Alejandro, Giselle, BX, everyone's here. So,
Whole
sí.
gang.
Everyone's here. Yep. Ay, no, chale. Ahorita le voy a poner en contexto. Ahorita le explico todo porque ya hasta le dije, o sea, no sé qué está pasando, entonces me voy a poner a investigar. I told her that we were, putting our groceries in place and everything. That's why we took a little bit longer, but it's all good.
We had a major, yeah.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Major compra day.
Yeah. Major shopping day, yeah.
I'm all right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little better.
I'm feeling a little bit better. Le dolía el cuello ahorita. Estaba así como de, ay, todo me duele. My chair is gamer chair. There you go. There you go. But what about the gays?
Technically, we're no longer, we're back to straight months. I'm sorry.
Ah, sí, acuérdate, ya se acabó el mes gay. Entonces ya no. Hola, América, ¿cómo estás? Okay, pues, échale. Hi.
Hello to all my friends.
Everyone's here. Ay. No es grande. Justo. No, insisto, ahorita lo pongo en contexto porque es un relajo. Neta es un relajo esto aquí de lo de Chile. Pero bueno, I'll explain to you in a bit. Or
What?
maybe after we're done. Because I did tell you, right, that there was something going on with the cancellation of the BTS show in Chile, but it's kind of like the national, it's kind of like the sports administration or sports something in a national level. They didn't authorize the use of like the stadium because of potential damage to the grass. But even Shakira canceled one concert in there because it's not stable enough to hold like a big stage. So it's going through a lot of controvery right now.
So they have like a natural grass field and like.
You know what's the worst part? It's not even fully natural, this grass. So so we're kind of like, so what's going on, guys? And we have this feeling that there's a little bit of some corruption going on because like the minister or one of the people that are working in this ministry, they're like, oh yeah, this usually happens, but like companies usually sell tickets for shows without our authorization, and so people are like, okay, but why is this a problem now then? So it's kind of weird. It's a little bit weird, but I'm trying to fully understand before I open up my mouth and be like, yeah, I know the church. And there is an account. There's a Twitter account which is called like MX Charts, which has me blocked on Twitter because you know that I've been some canceled on Twitter and stuff. So this person hates me and whatever, and now they're canceling her because she's saying really mean things, saying that Chile deserves this because they've been really mean to us. So it's a whole drama going on right now. It's a drama. So I love the drama. Sure, aquí se le estoy enseñando. So the option that they're giving everyone is like, oh, just do it in here instead of in the stadium. So I'm like, what's going on, guys? Anyway, so your logistic side of this, what do you think?
Well, this would be something that, like, for a tour this size, you would expect that to be locked. Like these issues would be.
And you've seen the stage that Arirang, the show, requires.
Yeah.
So
like, I mean, it's a major undertaking, but like the crew that's usually, taking the stage down. I mean, like think of like Taylor's deal. She had multiple teams.
Oh yeah.
That would take down a stage, load it up, drive, set up.
Yep.
While another one is being used.
Oh yeah.
You leapfrog.
The Eras tour, right?
Yep.
It was crazy.
And so I'm sure they do something similar. But you would just, you'd only release, hey, we're going to be in an area with like these things already locked in and like not really, typically like your vendor, in this case, like whoever has control of the grounds, the stadium, the maintenance side, the facilities, is going to have like a full, they're just going to have all the details of what like BTS, what Hybe and like the tour company is going to need for like every layer of setup and support. Yeah. And would okay all those things before like that is going to be locked and like advertised as even being a location they're going to be at. So that's like, I don't know. It's pretty late in the game to, and obviously like, cause you can have, even if you get, how many is their stadium supposed to hold?
This is the thing. Chile only has one big stadium. So it's just this and the outside grounds.
Like, that looks like...
El cenicero. No, no es cierto.
I don't know how many their stadium holds, but like just based on the angle and everything, it looks like that you maybe at capacity on that stretch of grass could get like, I don't know, 40 to 50,000.
Maca Soto, I think she knows. ¿Cuánta gente le cabe a su estadio? Es el Parque Estadio Nacional, ¿verdad? O Estadio Nacional el Parque, no sé cómo se llame, pero ¿cuánta gente le cabe? O sea, justo, sí. Entonces, yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. And also, like, I was just waiting to understand this situation a little bit better because people were asking, like, oh, but like, what's going on? And I'm like, I have no idea, guys. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah. Aún no sé si es que influencias el fútbol de México, Ecuador en el paso hasta el mundial, ¿por qué te metes? O sea, el tema es con BTS. Ajá, sí. Era luz hermosa porque el concierto de... and here's the thing. Iron Maiden is going to have a concert 13 days before BTS, but that's still okay to go. Like the administration of sports or whoever it is that it's in charge on this, they're like, yeah,
Iron Maiden's like, I mean, they're doing like, they're in like their send-off era. They don't travel...
No, they don't have the Adidas, exacto. Yeah, eso es cierto, eso sí. No creo que Iron Maiden esté viajando con el mismo nivel y digo, no es nada en contra del grupo. Like, this has nothing to do with the group. It's just that Iron Maiden doesn't travel with an Adidas size magnitude stage.
Yeah.
So that's 67. So almost 70,000 people in this place.
Yeah. So you're talking about, if I had to guess, a reduction of 20,000.
Yep. Es por el escenario, sí.
Minimum.
Es por todo el escenario. Uh-huh. Sí, porque Adidas
How many
es una
countries
bestia.
are they going to?
So many. ¿Alguien se acuerda? And they're going to announce more. Probably they're going to come back here. Pero porque Metallica tiene el mismo concepto, pero no sé si ya fueron a Chile. No sé. Ni idea. Alma María Hermosa. No sé. ¿Alguien sabe cuántas ciudades van a visitar los Reyes? Porque la neta no me acuerdo. La verdad no. I don't remember. They're going everywhere. El Mundial Absoluto, México, el segundo Venezuela. Sí. Karol G also has 3 concerts there and no one has canceled it. Well, no, but again, Karol G doesn't have... But Karol G no trae el escenario Arira, pues entonces, ¿quieres por favor? No tengo dinero, solo sé que son como... I just know that it's like 88 shows, like 80. So it's a big tour and they're still gonna announce more. I don't remember how many cities, but at least like 80 to 88 shows, I believe. So, yeah, it's... Un día antes ni siquiera estaban en las pantallas, ¿sí? O sea, pero bueno, les digo, no sé. O sea, pero sí, hay algo aquí que también no, es como de, bueno, a esta hora se les ocurrió. Here in the whole American country is Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Perú, Argentina. They came to Mexico, US. En Canadá también, no sé, no me acuerdo, sí, no, yo ni siquiera me acuerdo. But yeah, they pretty much went.
They dip in and out of the US a few times, don't they?
That is correct, yes. Yep. Oh my God. Well, anyways, let's see how this gets solved. Y Canadá también. Sí, lo peor es que ya está lleno en Perú y Argentina, a menos de encontrar entradas en otro país. But here's the thing, like the tickets are like everything's sold out already. So I don't know how they're gonna manage this. I really doubt that they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna reimburse everything and cancel the show. I really don't think that that's gonna happen. But I don't know. Let's see. Ven, falta Canadá. Sí, no, según yo en Canadá todavía no. Bueno, no sé, creo. No me acuerdo, la verdad. La Netflix. Pero bueno. So, yeah. Let's see. Anyways. La entrada de Canadá. En Canadá. No. En Canadá. Sí, cierto. Perdón. No. Ay, perdón. Se me olvidó. Pero ¿por qué no? Yo tengo muchas ganas de regresar a Vancouver. Pero bueno, en fin. So, do you want to say anything to the community before I go into the most interesting video, the top 10 videos of the night?
Is that the theme of the night? Is it just Thirst Trap Thursday?
Thirst Trap, yep. Thirst Trap Thursday.
And
yep.
then what's on the agenda?
And then after Thirst Traps, do you want to do Nathan After Hours? It's always a good night. It's always a good night to have Nathan After Hours. Like, after... And usually Thirst Traps gets everyone in the mood for After Hours content.
For the sultriest voice this side of the equator. Los mexicanos nacemos donde. That's as far as I remember. You only told me like one time. Donde se nos da
la chingada gana.
La chingada gana.
Okay, very good. We're Very nice. Out of the sultry's voice, estamos viendo hoy en Bruselas. No, very good. Excellent. Very good. Excellent job. Very nice. Excellent job.
That's how I flirt.
Ah, sí, acuérdense que así liga. This is him. Este es él ligando. This is you flirting. Hello. Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'll call you later.
No, it was a great night. It was so great. It was.
Thanks.
Así te digo. No, más que fue mucho más romántico el asunto. Fue mucho más
So like when
romántico.
people lose at The Price is Right, you know, like that's the sound that needed to be played right then.
Yep, it is. It is
Boom,
correct.
boom, boom.
It is correct. Master
Wah.
Hunter is like, oh, was that the way that he flirted with you? No, his flirting style was just so much better. It was just this series of texts telling me his life.
All my problems immediately. All brakes, no gas.
Mira, todo esto. Y yo, oh, all right, well, let's go.
Clearly it worked. Mhm.
Mandarme en un
Mhm.
mensaje de texto. Déjame te cuento toda la historia de mi vida. Y a ver si sí. Y yo, pues bueno, está bien. But you know, that again, that's one of my favorite things because that actually did pull the honesty as well out of me. So it did work.
No one doing with those threes.
Yep.
Can't handle the truth.
No. But you know, once you have it, it's you only have one option, and that's either you go all in or none.
Into the void.
And I went all in. I just jalo. Sí, takes two to tango. Both of his methods, but we can judge his methods, but not his results.
This is correct.
There you go.
Clearly.
It has. it has worked.
Not once. Not twice. But at least 3 times.
Now we need to improve on the
longitudinal results. But other than that,
I love you so much. And thank you because I can take this with humor. Porque sí, miren, es experto en amarrar. Es experto en el amarre. Mínimo ya le salió 2 veces. Mínimo. El pedo aquí es chambear en que le aguante el amarre, pero que le sale bien. Like you can, how is it that we said it the other day? You can get the ladies, or how was it? I always said it in a very specific way. I don't remember, but it's great. Ahora, la verdad, at least twice you've been able to lock in the deal. Now,
seal the deal.
Seal the deal. Seal the deal. We need to improve on the making the deal last, but at least you can. The important thing is to keep it, Nathan. You're the best and I love you.
Thanks, Bex.
Thank you. Yo quiero sus amarres. Sí, I would like to be able to do that. ¿Cómo se encuentra la pareja? Ya. Mi cuñado platicó cuando su prima conoció a su esposo cuando estaban en una fiesta, los dos ebrios, eso se acercó, le acarició el brazo como si, bueno, besémonos y tras. There you go. My brother-in-law told us that when his cousin met now her current Korean husband, they were in a party, they were both drunk, and he just got close to her and just caressed her arm like if it was a cat. And she was like, all right, let's kiss. And then a few years later, they're happily married and with 2 kids.
Somebody got down to business.
They did it right. They did it right. Yep.
Why not?
Worked. It worked. It worked perfectly fine. Well, it's working great for me right now. Best time of my life, honestly.
I told a friend of mine,
Best.
a buddy of mine from back home, near my home, is now dating a woman internationally. I think over I want to say an African country, but I'm not 100%.
Right.
So I feel like we've already inspired some of our first, disciples of dating across the pond.
I mean, aren't we part of the statistic of the most common?
We are.
Right? Aren't we?
White man, Latina woman.
Es el estereotipo.
Establishing our Latina exchange program with the U.S.
It's working great by me.
Working. It is one area where we're collaborating with the Trump administration to
Sí, eso sí.
to export a number of our most precious natural resource to the States in hopes of building diplomatic ties that, are just undeniable and cannot be easily broken
Of course.
for generations.
100%. I agree.
It's how we undermine Stephen Miller in
Ay,
real
ese
time.
güey. Ay, no estamos hablando de citas y darle de comer. Estamos aquí de citas, citas. Fíjense que de citas. Nita es un experto en muchas cosas, pero no sé si en ligar es su mayor. Sí, no. We're talking about dating. I'm like, dating. You know, Nathan is an expert in many things, but in flirting and dating, I'm not too. Well, flirting, just flirting. Dating, yes, but flirting, I'm not too sure if we.
I have a built-in safety feature that just assumes that people are not. I wouldn't know if
Se lo
people would be
están
interested in me.
queriendo ligar y no lo entiende. Es como de, ay, qué gran persona. Es una, like, when someone tries to flirt with you, you're like, oh, she's nice. She's friendly. And I'm like, how?
Yeah, like yes.
It's not your strongest.
I had a couple times while I was working at the bar. I had a couple times where I realized, like, okay, that's what this is.
Yeah, they're flirting.
The signs are there, or it's like, I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe this is actually. Maybe I probably actually didn't know, because then clearly it had gone from flirting to like someone's trying to like land the plane, and I'm like, we're on a plane? What? How did this happen?
How to become a pilot when
Yeah.
you're on the plane. En fin, that would be me, because people is not kind to one another anymore. You know what? That is true. Unfortunately, that is true. ¿Cómo se
Very true.
conocieron en un concierto o dijeron en algún momento vamos serios? ¿Cómo nos conocimos? How did we? Luna de Sombra doesn't know our love story. Luna de Sombra doesn't know our love story. Have we actually told the complete thing?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah, we have, right? Nos conocimos en una aplicación, en Tinder. No, no es cierto, no fue en... si hubiera sido en Tinder no tiene nada de malo. Pero no fue en Tinder. Se llama...
Christian Mingle.
No es... Eres un chismoso. No. The name of the app was...
Desperate Latinas.
.com. Looking for a white man. Twice divorced white man. .com.
White Stallions Wanted.
Hombres blancos divorciados dos veces.com. No, it
Vikingfinder.com.
Viking Finder, divorce Viking Finder.com. Specifically. It's in the details. The details are all that matters. So, yes. Bumpy. You see? I remembers. Bumpy. So, sí, fue en Bumpy. Que por cierto, secondchances.com. No,
I actually got revoked from that service.
Ya no puede entrar al de segundas.
They're like, technically you don't qualify anymore.
Terceras. Tienen que ser terceras. Pero sí, la conquistó en las misiones. No, tiene un chorro de tiempo. Cuando vino en misión, when did you come? And you...
Oh!
When did you come and bring Jesus to Mexico? What year was that? Was that...
19...
No hay manera.
2000.
2000. No hay manera. No.
In the year 2000.
Pero es mejor que Tinder. Would you say that it is better than Tinder and Bumble? I mean...
What, a missions trip to Mexico? Yeah. When you're a high school senior, absolutely. I don't know about that. Except you have, like, no time to yourself to, like, really seal the deal.
Bumpy. Bumpy. Do you think it's better than...
Yeah, each one has its advantages. That's the thing. And it's like, if you... With any of these... I say this, like, this is literally the first time I legitimately used dating apps as a single person. So, I hadn't even downloaded Tinder. I don't think I did Bumble
Did you ever
either.
use it? No.
I mean, previously? Absolutely.
But yeah. Yes, we both have. Los dos hemos probado muchas aplicaciones. Tinder.
But each has its advantages and disadvantages.
Course. Yeah, that is true.
And then the market kind of like, the problem now is you do have like AI marketing
Oh, yeah.
that gets built into that as well that makes it even more confusing.
Oh.
But I think if you can, I just think there's always an advantage to being your authentic self. Because
Yeah.
why waste time if somebody's going to wind up, if you're going to wind up not being who somebody else would be interested in, then let's get to that point sooner than later. Because it is the trade-off is the apps make it so that you have exposure to a much wider number of people. So like the top of basically, like, I hate to call this, but like your sales funnel basically is much broader, but you got to do that much more sorting, and mutual sorting. But so with that, you're trying to go from like very surface level and drill down to like what is meaningful, and how do you shorten that gap? How do you determine if someone is a good fit, worth like spending the time of actually, meeting, sharing things that are personal, trauma dumping, all that stuff.
But I think bumpy, because like, okay, I think it can also depend on what you use the app for, right? Because some people use it for a random hookup, or which is fine. Everyone can use it for whatever they want. But
Well,
at least I
people
think
probably
that
aren't using it for that because it's like I'm not gonna if I wanted a random hookup,
Mhm.
there's many easier ways short of getting on an international flight,
Exactly.
and coordinating
That's what
schedules.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I don't think no one is using Bumpy for a random hookup.
Yeah.
No one. That's for sure. Tinder, sure.
Well,
Bumble,
let me say
sure.
this: you could find
But
people that are like, "Oh, I'm
foreigners,
going
Indians,
to a
yes.
country, and
Yes.
so let me just fill out
Yeah.
my dance card."
Yes.
And I'm not even condemning people that do
No.
that, but it's just not nearly as much as, I mean, you're getting people that are at least expressing there's a likelihood of some serious effort
Yep, on
to
Bumpy
actually
for
connect.
sure. Yeah, for sure. Es que sí, porque por ejemplo, en Bumpy es más fácil que conectes con alguien que esté en otro lado a un extranjero que esté en tu país. And that is, you know what? Yeah, that is true. Like it's usually it sets up, like the app is setting you for meeting people not inside your country, because it never showed me any foreigners that work here in Mexico. It probably does
Yeah,
have it,
because one of the
but
first
like, yeah,
one of the easy criteria lets you search by is like you can select, you can, like, I
the
know for me, I
countries.
could pick up to 10 countries.
Yes, for
And
me too.
so it was a gradual shift where I started honing in on more like Central South American countries.
Yep.
Because I had some Spanish under my belt, and I don't use it a lot with you guys, but it wasn't starting from zero as opposed to going to Germany and being like,
Right. Yep. I don't know when I was like, oh yeah, let's add the US too. I think after a day where I added the US is when I saw your profile just one singular time, and that's it.
one singular time.
One singular time.
That's how many times you saw it?
I saw your photos one time, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna add this one time per 10 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you.
This sucks.
Here's the deal. We don't talk about this like we have this all figured out, or we're, our model work. I do think that there can be an advantage
100%.
to, like, honestly, if you're in the US, you probably have a harder time using something like that because, you either, you've got Canada and half of Canada speaks French.
Sí.
And then if you head south, everyone speaks Spanish. So you're kind of language locked. You're left to like go overseas to connect with anyone on there.
Yep.
For most of you guys on this stream, you're bilingual or you speak Spanish primarily, and everything that's basically South of the United States, minus Brazil, and is there anyone else that speaks Portuguese?
Here in Latin America, no. Other than Brazil, no.
So basically everything but Brazil you can immediately communicate with and see like, oh, it's a good fit.
That is correct.
Like Uruguay, super progressive country.
That's correct. Yep.
There's places where I think like,
hold on. Well, yeah, continue speaking. Continue. Yeah, continue. Pero hay todo menos de eso. Si quiero encontrar algo serio con extranjero, Bumpy es buena opción. Sí, de hecho sí. Continue. I don't want to interrupt.
It's the, I think there is a, the unfortunate thing is like when we get in our social media circles or our bubbles and our algorithms get trained, we start getting fed information that, whether it's true or not, starts kind of like, the word I would use is like denigrating, but like basically talking shit about dating and the other gender or the same gender in the market that we're in. It's just kind of like, because negative sells, negative like
Yep.
holds attention. And
the
after so
apps.
long, even if you resist that and think critically and can, kind of give people a clean slate, it doesn't mean that the person on the other side of the table will necessarily do the same. Whereas when you engage with somebody from another culture, another country, like, I just think there's by default almost like some because you're so uniquely different, it can be easy to find ways that you naturally complement each other that maybe would have just been overlapping strengths in a similar environment. And I think there can be some advantage there. We find that. We find honestly, like, I think for me, like Brenda's personality traits are very similar to my previous marriages.
Yeah.
But there's things that with her, I feel like, and I still kind of work through some, like, just the social science side of me. And Joy's kind of still working through some of the why and how, like, she operates so differently. But those character traits fit mine really well in a complementary way, and mine can be really beneficial to her. But
We
the
work
way that
yeah.
we kind of celebrate those differences and like feed off of each other is very unique compared to what I've experienced previously. And it is a very intentional choice.
We work so well together sometimes that it is kind of, I don't want to say scary, because scary has like a negative connotation to it, but it has been a wonderful thing to be able to realize that we are not really, we don't really stop each other from doing anything. It's just like, okay, if this is what we want, how can we make this work? But I don't think we've ever bumped into a moment of like, oh, I don't want you to do this because of X reasons. No, it's like, okay, this is what we want to do. Okay, how can we make it work? And it's been wonderful. It's been, and it's just so surprising that we found each other on this thing that sounds like a like a condition. Chécate.
Like a symptom.
Like a symptom. Yep. Bumpy. Yep. So pretty much it is absolutely correct. But anyway, so
And again, we don't share it to be like, oh, look, we got it all figured out.
no.
It's just I think we do.
We are, I don't know.
I think our mutual intent is like, we believe in the goodness of people. We believe in the ability to be kind to one another. We
Correct.
believe that people are made for. I mean, I know people that are completely fulfilled as a solo individual, don't have a desire, and that's fine. But not everyone's like that, and I think more of us than not are just in our wiring. We're made to do life with someone, do life together, or in community.
Yeah, be exactly. I feel like I don't have anything to offer someone yet. That tells me all the time. ¿Qué crees, Virgen? I don't want to be a like, toxic positivity for anyone. No, but I don't think that that's true. I really doubt that that's true. Lo dudo mucho. Lo dudo mucho, mucho, mucho. Porque, o sea, yo te puedo decir de todo lo que a lo mejor yo soy y yo hago, te podría decir, a lo mejor y si yo no lo veo, por ejemplo, o sea, depende de cómo lo plantees y de cómo lo veas, pero yo dudo mucho que eso sea realidad, preciosa, porque mira, yo te podría decir, pues que yo trabajo un chingo, entonces yo no, o sea, yo no tengo tiempo para ofrecerle a nadie, y no es cierto, más bien, esto no es algo malo, al contrario, es como de, yo tengo todo este esfuerzo, entonces, a lo mejor y no tengo todo el tiempo del mundo disponible, pero cuando sí, pues estoy totalmente con la persona. Like one of the things, let's say for example, if I wanted to see only the negative part of it, I could say, oh, I work so much, I don't have time to offer for anyone. But no, I see it more like a, hey, I work a lot, therefore like the time that I do have, I can be present with my significant other. We can all put our good,
unless
like,
you've given up on life completely.
Oh yeah.
And are just checked out.
And I don't think that that's the case.
And I'm not even really just saying that to be cruel or jest at people, because some people will be like, life is hard and it's only getting harder.
It is.
And that can send people into depression, and they need help. And if you do, like, let the help. And there's zero shameful about that. But short of that, like, even somebody who's like, all I do is I have my daily routine of, like, I go to my job, I come back, like, I grocery shop, I cook meals,
You have something to
I'm
offer
by myself,
someone.
and
Yeah.
I like I don't have anything interesting going. Like, you have consistency.
You have
You
consistency.
have a work ethic.
Yep.
There's adversities you've overcome. You've had life experiences that some people
Yep.
naturally gravitate toward, or that you build someone up with.
Someone would
You have
love to
family
have that.
experiences that are formative. Like,
Yep.
I think, don't shortchange yourself, because what happens is we get on, either we watch like Love Island, or I don't know, like Love is Blind, or we see the influencers, and we're like, well, I'm not that. Well, that isn't even real.
Yes.
And that is
Sí,
like
no.
usually comes with a lot of major hangups. And for every person, for every like guy, so every finance bro that's like, oh yeah, I'm this Instagram model, like, he's also a fucking wreck, and they're a wreck together, and that usually
Yes.
shows up again in
Yes.
social media. Like, again, the not real, like, life is kind of lived in the trenches, like.
No, y tantas cosas son cosas que descifras también al momento, y también tienes que estar dispuesto a experimentar cosas al momento. No sé, es algo que sucede así. Ana Banana, yo pienso que soy cero interesante. Yo no creo, te juro que yo no. Ana Banana says, I think I'm like zero interesting, low interesting whatsoever. Again, I doubt it, because again, if we start like pointing out what we think are like the things that no one would find interesting, or that we all can be very self-deprecating for sure, but it's not about that. O sea, es como se los juro, todos podemos hablar de los 1001 defectos que tenemos, y en buen plan, o sea, si nos podemos hablar más de los defectos o de lo que otra persona podría considerar como un defecto, pues todos estaríamos solos. Todos. Like, if we all said the reasons why we think someone else would not be interested in us, oh my God, when do we finish, right? Like, but it's not about that. And I'm sure everyone has something to offer to the right person, kind of like what we have said, One of the most honest and one of my favorite things that we know about this relationship is that you and I know that there's plenty of people that can be functional in a relationship with us, or we can be functional in a relationship with other people, but where are we going to find this,
right,
like this exact thing that we have with someone else? We can find positives in other people for sure, but like this, it's gonna be quite hard to find this all over again. So that's the truth. It's not like oh my God, you can only function with one person around the world. That's not true. That's just not true. Anyways, would you like to read one? For example, let's like America. Okay, America says, Bren, being honest, do you think 22 is a too young age to start dating? I've never even tried to date anyone, and even though legally I'm an adult, until a certain point, I feel really young or really small because they've always treated me like that.
I'll let you start answering. I'm gonna get my Coke Zero. I will come back to this. Let's try to be intentional. Let's have a social contract tonight, gang, where if you have a comment, put it down, and we'll try to go through these, because we know people kind of share intentionally and sincerely. But that means try to avoid spam commenting, so that we don't get a huge pile up. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes
sense. Can we try that? Let's try that, and we'll try to make sure we go through, and because we know it's important for people.
I love it.
That sound good?
Sounds great. Hi.
Hi.
I mean, can you bring me something though? Can you bring me a bowl of like popcorn from the bag that we got?
Do you want anything else?
I love you. No, that's it. Thank you, honey. Miren, hombre, tráiganse el café. No, hombre, oficialmente empieza Nathan After Hours, pero es hora de la terapia. Pero a ver, entonces miren, si es que empieza la plática, pero no, ahora sí les prometo que vengo. Por cierto, miren, mañana, ok, Antes de empezar, vamos a armar un plan, ¿vale? Vamos a armar un plan, pero ahora sí en serio, porque este fin de semana nos vamos a volver a ir, nos vamos a quedar cerca de El Ángel, hermosos, porque pues juega México. Entonces, este fin de semana vamos a andar en El Ángel, pero mañana nos vemos, hermosos, mañana nos vemos y les prometo que llueve, trueno, relampaguea, nos vemos, porque ¿qué creen? Les voy a platicar con ustedes, les voy a decir algo, aquí en toda la confidencialidad del mundo, hermosos. No venía yo, no, mañana vemos chichones, mañana, es que miren, mañana, ¿por qué creen? Entonces, me voy a intentar pintar el pelo yo. Hermosos, ¿por qué? ¿Qué creen? Tengo entendido que ahorita mi preciosísima Lucy se está tomando un tiempecito de descanso, hermosas, y ahorita ando investigando, ando checando, hermosas, y me voy a pintar el pelo. Entonces, ¿qué les parece si vienen conmigo en lo que vemos cómo me queda el color? ¿Les late la idea? Hermosas, entonces, como se está tomando, son detalles, cuestiones, personales, hermosas, por ende... Ay, no, de veras, la vida ha estado muy loca últimamente. Pero, sí, o sea, como ahorita anda en un... Y la verdad es que no le tengo la confianza, hermosas, a dejarle a nadie más mi pelo, pero sí me ha ayudado, sí me ha ayudado, sí me ha asesorado, hermosas. Entonces, esto está todo bien, todo excelente, pero mañana, como me quiero pintar el pelo, hermosas, entonces quiero venir mañana están aquí conmigo, en lo que seguimos platicando de la vida y todo, hermosas, porque no inventen, las cosas está pasando todo de una manera tan padrísima, hermosa, sobre todo con este hombrazote que qué bárbaro. Pero veremos mañana y mañana les prometo que vemos chichones. Ahora sí, hermosos, se los prometo. Pero hoy, porque miren, estos son temas hermosos que a mí en lo personal, o sea, no sé, me está encantando platicar con ustedes. Y, o sea, y la verdad es que miren, ay, es que sea lo que sea. Les prometo por mi vida y les juro por mi vida que no les vengo a hablar nada más como de puras maravillas de Neida, nada más porque sea mi pareja. Pero es que en verdad, la manera en la es muy buen comunicador, la mera verdad. Es muy buen. Aparte, a lo mejor y mañana ya tenemos fotos de la boda. Entonces, si es que hay fotos de la boda, tenemos que platicarlas aquí. Pero sí, o sea, la experiencia de vida que trae este hombre, entonces, a mí me ha ayudado mucho, 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 mucho. Entonces, a lo mejor y no sé, en lo que estamos platicando hoy sale algo que también a lo mejor les pueda ayudar. Entonces, ¿qué es el chiste? Entonces, ahorita, insisto, lo seguimos platicando. Guárdenme mis videos. Perdón, discúlpenme toda la vida. No es que, ay, pero ahora sí, y mañana lo que pasa todo el tiempo del cabello, en vez de lo que ver la transformación aquí totalmente en vivo, va a quedar verde. No, no es cierto, pero en lo que vemos aquí la transformación totalmente en vivo, pues mañana vemos chichones. ¿Qué les parece? Me encanta la idea. No, es por eso me parece un muy buen motivo. Me falta mucho vivir aspecto de las citas, estoy muy pequeño para hacerlo. Mira, América. Ok, ahorita el comentario que les dejó Nathan, entonces, es que vamos, o sea, si tienen miren, ahí les va, ¿ok? Y vamos a armar así este espacio. Entonces, ustedes saben la experiencia que yo tengo en cuanto a relaciones personales. Con Brian con Brian fueron como, ¿cuánto tiempo fuimos con Brian? Pues, casi llegamos a los 5 años, si no mal recuerdo. Ustedes saben cómo fue toda esa relación y yo toda la vida lo voy a respetar muchísimo. Yo lo único que quiero para ese hombrezote es que sea extremadamente feliz. Tenemos es Brian. Y espero que ahorita esté excelente, maravilloso, pero eran casi 6, ¿no? Sí, estuvimos casi 6 años, creo que sí, perdón, en verdad miren, a mí incluso de fechas y de cumpleaños soy pésima. Brian cumple el 2 o 3 de diciembre, ¿no? 2 o 3 de diciembre, me espero. Pero por ejemplo, al menos mi relación, ¿ya viste? Marca la temperatura, aquí está, mi mensaje, al menos esa fue la que se sintió como una relación la más sólida para mí. La de Brian Nathan ya trae 2 matrimonios, meses 2. No les ha dicho mucho del primero, esa ya le toca a él. No, o sea, digo, sus experiencias le tocan a él, no a mí. Su segundo matrimonio fue el más largo, fue el más duradero, pero ese fue el que no terminó. Bueno, los dos no terminaron tan bien, pero pues ese ya le toca más a él que a mí. Thank you so much, you're the best. So, estamos platicando, so we're talking about... No, hombre, entonces... but we agreed on something. It's been a few Thursdays since I haven't been able to watch Thirst Trap. So, tomorrow, I promise, it doesn't matter what happens, I will come, and I will dye my hair with everyone here, so we can see the result.
I have dyed hair before.
You're gonna help me?
I have dyed hair before.
So we're gonna do that tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna watch Thirst Traps while I'm dyeing my hair tomorrow, and tonight we're gonna have a good talk, good conversation.
Is today Friday? Today's
No,
Thursday.
today's Thursday. Because I already told everyone that we're not gonna be here on the weekend because what are we gonna be doing?
Oh,
What are we going to be doing?
we're gonna be
drunk.
We're gonna be getting wild up in the party scene of
the angel.
the ages.
Nathan va a salir en los periódicos. Nathan is gonna be in the newspapers carrying the angel of independence.
Capitán Gringo.
Gringo cargando el ángel de la
Stage
independencia.
diving from Mount Hell.
Gringo se avienta del Sheraton a la gente. Gringo jumps from the balcony with the Mexican flag. Y sobrevive. And he survived. Hasta el culo, pero sobrevive.
Viva la Verde!
Or, you know what would be hilarious? Gringo jumps with Mexican woman and it wouldn't be me. It would be Ilse.
True. Yep.
Nathan e Ilse saltan a la multitud. Y yo con Lunita. Lunita, háblale a la ambulancia. Háblale a la ambulancia porque no creo que vayan a salir vivos de aquí. No, es que en serio. Júntenlos y yo no estoy. No, es un peligro. Esos dos ebrios en estado de ebriedad es un peligro. Pero bueno, okay. So, I already spoke to everyone. I explained what we're going to do. Tomorrow, we're going to watch a lot of thirst traps. Today, we're going to have a good conversation. So, did you want to comment on what America asked?
What did you say?
Which is being honest, do you think 22 is a young age to start dating? No, it's not a young age because she hasn't even tried to go out with someone just yet. America.
Plenty of people your age date. Here's the deal. I think you have to know what you're trying to find. You might, have the conversation with yourself. You might say, I don't have a need with putting myself in that scenario because, like, I don't see it going anywhere. That's fine. You know, go to different events, volunteer at places, like, list of ways you can still, like, just have community. But if you're like, no, I'm interested in potential dating, relationship, whatever, then, like, it's just, putting yourself out there is kind of like a muscle. Like, the more you do it, the easier it is to just
find someone.
Yeah,
or
just
get,
be comfortable.
Get comfortable in dates. Yeah.
Because, like, that's one thing that attracts, like, I think is a underrated, like, you know, you'll see people like, oh, the art of attraction, and like, here's the secrets to, like, make any woman or man. But it's just being comfortable in yourself.
That's it.
If you're just comfortable in yourself, if you just like yourself, like, you've got 3/4 of the people around you beat. Not as a competition, but, and so things like the first date I went on, I was 20. I was about the same age, honestly.
22, right? 22.
I was awkward as fuck, you know?
Your first date.
Oh.
How was that experience?
That was a brandy.
With your, can I say it? Your
first ex.
Mm-hmm. So, ex-esposa, super ex-esposa. Brandy.
Not Brenda.
Nope, Brandy. Yeah, your first. So, okay. So that was I can imagine first date at that age. Yeah, it had to be somewhat awkward.
No, you're just like.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, people. I think the other thing too is, like, you go on dates and just give people every reason for them to be comfortable in themselves and not worry about doing something dumb and, like, being embarrassed. Like, you're there to, like, see if some. I hate the content. It's like, what do people do to give you the ick? You know, and it's like half the time they list things that are, like, perfectly normal behavior.
Actually, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They breathe in a medium volume. Oh, okay.
But yeah, like, sentirte cómodo contigo. Es cierto, es la verdad. Y digo, aquí no, o sea, no vengo en plan de muérdate. Es que sí podría ser un comentario de muérdate la lengua porque tú no estabas lista para sincerarte con nadie. Y es la verdad. Eso más bien yo creo que sí se lo aprendí a él. O estoy de acuerdo ya a estas alturas. Porque sí, o sea, yeah, it's true. Like, if you pretend, what are you pretending? Things are gonna come out. People are gonna know. Your past is gonna come out.
Oh,
Who you are is gonna come out. So then why even bother? Why
own
even
that
bother?
shit.
O sea, el pasado va a salir. Quien eres va a salir. Like, how long do you think you can pretend to be
Oh,
something
that's
that you're
why
not?
I'm just like, what do you? It's like when we see in America, these conservative dudes try to date liberal or progressive women, and it's like, what do you? We're not. They're not dumb.
Well, what are you trying to achieve here?
How far do you think you're gonna get?
No, so be my love. In my case, I think I have a lot of things to learn and improve of myself, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna run into someone and see that, and he's gonna go away. But at the same time, I know that the right person would grow with me, and maybe we would add more to each other.
Yeah,
That is.
it's like it's the. You're not trying to be everyone's answer. You're not even trying to be the majority or the minority. You're trying to find, ideally, someone that really loves who you are. It's just like, I
See,
cannot get enough of this person. They just fit like, and I love. They enjoy me through and through. That's you're trying to find the like the lock that
that's
you're the key
all of it.
for. Yeah.
That's all of it.
Yeah.
That is literally all of it. Someone that sees you in your best, what you consider your best, in your worst, what you consider your worst, and it's still like, yeah, I I love this person in the highs and in the lows, and we can work together like that. And that is so true. And that celebrates you.
Mm-hmm.
Not, you said it yourself one time, doesn't tolerate you,
Yeah.
actually celebrates you.
Yeah.
And that is just wonderful. Max Alejandro, that happens to me if I want to change certain aspects of my person, but I get, but I don't want to, like, that's the truth. I don't want to. I don't. It sounds like I don't want to do it just to satisfy other person.
Sure.
And I mean, in a relationship, you're gonna change for sure, but not because the other person is forcing you to.
Mm-mm.
I think like there are things that you're gonna change about yourself, but again, not because someone else asks you. We don't want me to.
Do whatever you're doing. Yeah.
This is the one from. I mean, I have some things, but in general, I feel like I have so much emotional luggage that I don't want someone else to help me carry it. I live with it all my life, and I know how hard it is. It's not fair for them to try and carry it. I think.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. Get nothing.
I'm an emotional lockbox. A vault.
I think you're the right person for this comment.
I am the right person for this comment. So, again, consider this, like, we've said it on here, so this isn't a secret. I'm not trying to, just the personal example. You know, we started communicating, like, only a couple weeks after my divorce was finalized. There's still a lot of, like, emotion, to this day. There's still, at times, every once in a while, I'll get a flare of, you know, some of it's that there's the holistic spread of like so much of the world that's like my day to day that has just changed, you know, and that I saw coming for a long time. A lot of some of that goes back even like into the political and how that impacts the life in America. You know, but it's like there's times where it can
You have days when it hits you.
yeah, it just hits me, and I go down the trail of memories and emotions connected to that, and things with my family and things with my friends, and like, you know, where it's like I mean I told her so many times, hey, ideally, like I would feel like a much more whole person when we met, but that's not how we met. And at the same time, I don't want to miss out on the unique wonder that you are because I didn't feel like I was put together enough. It's totally okay for you to say that's too much, and you know, maybe later, or thanks for taking the shot, but this is where I'm at, and if you can deal with that, I'll be very open with you all the time about how I'm processing things. And then it's been just as steady, like we process those things, we process our emotions And we grow in
in
relationship with
relationships.
others.
Yes, not on your own. On
Not,
your
not
own,
even just dating relationships, but in like also in your close friends. Like the more we give of ourselves. And so I would just say I mean, when you watch us, you're kind of looking at a couple that's like, well, I mean, they didn't have their shit all together. At least he didn't have all the shit together, like internally. And I've been ever like I'm a 4-5 on the Enneagram scale. So like mine, I feel things deeply. And if
and
it's
I
like there's a
think
reason to be sad, I'm like, oh, this is so great. Let me just be sad for like a good. I love to just wallow at times. I'm here for it because it is beautiful. It makes the rest of life radiant. And she's like, okay, do that. Like, just let me know when you're done.
but that's what you needed. That's literally what you always needed. Because that's what actually helps.
Because I also know, like, I'll get out of it. I'm fine. It's not like I'm going into a depression hole. I just, and it breathes art into life and, perspective that I probably uniquely have. And she enjoys, but it's like, it's all part of the show.
Siendo por ejemplo, y de la parte contraria. Y mira, hay como, híjole, we're having some great questions from Sandra. I'm going to say my perspective on being the part in the relationship that at least emotionally was a little bit more, dare I say, a little bit more stable from both of us when we met. That I knew what you were in and how I decided to be there to support you. Porque mira, es que, por ejemplo, cuando haces con ese comentario, es a eso a lo que me refiero o nos referimos cuando les decimos que una relación es trabajo. Es eso. Por ejemplo, tú dices, ok, siento que traigo un desmadre emocional y no quiero que alguien más lo cargue. Esa es una buena perspectiva, es una perspectiva sana, porque tú solita te haces responsable de lo que sientes y eso ya es un paso enorme. Pero tampoco es como si una relación tuvieras que llegar entera y decir, sabes que ya llegué entera, quiéreme entera. No, o sea, también es válido porque de eso se trata una relación. O sea, a lo mejor la otra persona, porque la otra persona no te tiene que sostener, eso sí, y en eso ya vas bien, pero tampoco la otra persona te va a ignorar. Entonces tampoco te va a decir, güey, ese es tu pedo y resuélvelo tú sola, porque tampoco se trata de eso. Ahorita les digo que a mí me la cantó y me dijo todo por lo que estaba pasando. Y yo en su momento yo sí dije, ok, pero por ejemplo, o sea, Nathan es muy responsable de lo que él siente. Y él ha llegado a esa, o sea, él sabe, por ejemplo, así como se los acaba de decir, oh, hay algo triste, excelente, me voy a poner triste porque hace que todo lo demás se vea más de color de rosa. Y yo así de, ok, está bien, siente tu tristeza y ahorita nos vemos. Entonces, pero también tiene que haber una parte muy sana de la otra persona, de saber distinguir también cómo llevarlo. Y es ahí donde te digo que es en donde entra la chamba. Porque, por ejemplo, no te voy a mentir y decir que hay veces cuando porque ahorita ya no, pero a lo mejor en un principio yo sí lo veía un poquito más cabizbajo, más triste, más todo. Y a lo mejor yo me pude haber puesto también en el plan de yo te salvo, yo te rescato. Yo no, tampoco lo hice. Entonces también gran parte de la chamba vino de él. Porque yo estoy ahí para apoyarlo, pero tampoco es mi chamba sanarlo emocionalmente. Mi chamba es estar ahí para él. Y claro, o sea, apapacharlo, consentirlo, hacerle saber que no está solo, pero también gran parte es de él. Like for me, being the one that is on the other side, yeah, like on the other side of the relationship, when we met, I was like, yeah, I mean, okay, so this is what we're working with. And it's also like the healthiest thing from both parts is that yeah, at the beginning you can think like, oh, I carry too much emotional baggage and like I don't want anyone else to carry it with me or for me. And that is a healthy thing. Okay, that's a healthy knowing that you can work in your own issues or in your own, yes, you can process your own emotion, and that's the healthiest part. Yes, but that doesn't mean that in a relationship the other person is going to ignore you if you're going through a hard time. And it's not the other person's job to heal you. No, because that's also another thing. And what I'm telling them is that when you and I met, and whenever because I don't think it happens anymore, and you're so good at knowing when the wave of emotions is going to hit you, and you know how to see that. And now I know when that is. And I also could have put myself in the situation of like, let me fix you, I'm gonna be. And I was like, no, okay, fine, like we can work together to help you. And but the most important thing I think for me, and the one thing that I very intentionally try to do, is to let you know that you're not alone.
Mhm.
That's a, like, yeah, that you can share whatever you want with me whenever you feel like it. Just don't go to the very, very deep, and I will be here, kind of like sitting in the storm with you. I'm
Mhm.
here. You're not alone, and you can process things. And pero también el esfuerzo, but also like I need to recognize also the effort that you make, because there's some people that could be like, I'm in sadness, and it's like, okay, now you guess why I'm in sadness, and come
Right.
here and pamper me while I'm in sadness.
I explain.
But with you, you're like,
Yeah.
you're so, my
Excuse me.
God, that I have always, and I will never stop giving you credit for this. The capability, like the way that you express emotions and where it came from, and that way that you can explain to me, hey, I went from point A to point B in all of these steps, and this is what happened. Mike, that has made the world of difference for me, because it has made me feel so safe. I'm
Because I
like,
know,
this
I
is
know if I
why.
don't, then that will feed insecurity for her. Like I'm, either distant,
Si no me
I'm
explica.
unhappy in the relationship. I've, you know, who
Mhm.
knows what's going on up here if I'm not, connecting on
Ah.
the normal wavelength.
Mhm.
And so me knowing that, it's just I'm trying to have an abundance of communication on, hey,
My God.
I
Mm.
these are the things that crossed my face today. This is what happened
This
in
is
my
what
field of
happened.
vision,
Yep, this is
and
what
reminded
happened.
me of,
Of
and
this.
I just riding out a wave, but like I'll be fine, and
Como lo
and
de
I don't want you
Costco.
to feel like you've done anything,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I just want to like sometimes I just need to ride that out. Sometimes I want to be distracted from that,
Mhm.
and she also helps me, piece together sometimes uh,
I love those moments.
where
I
those
love
things
it.
come from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So, como lo ves? So yeah, I mean, it's a very, very conscious
Mm-hmm.
effort from both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it's okay. Wait, about how Max Alejandro hitting us with the hard questions. Pero cómo procesa sus emociones para que no lo consuma entero? But how does he process his emotions and it doesn't consume him? I'm glad you asked.
I think just our starting point is that there's nothing wrong with either one of us, and that the different, I do think one thing that is good about the day and age we live in is not even just mental health, but the idea of traumas are suffered, and that the ones that happen internally, intellectually, emotionally, are just as real as being in a car wreck. But we can't see those, but they have foundational and formational uh, ways of impacting how we see the world, how we respond to the world, how two people can go through the exact same experience and have wildly different reactions to it.
Mm.
And so knowing that, it's like we kind of start from a point of like one of my go-to thoughts were like, is like, I'm not the problem, you're not the problem, the problem's the problem.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with either one of us.
No.
I mean, we can make our mistakes, and
We will make our
yeah,
mistakes.
we
We will.
do already, and learn and correct, and choose differently together. But the starting point is we know we're both wanting to build together. We know we're both intentional in the effort we put in. And so I think another thing that we talk about, I know this is like kind of hitting the question, Max, but not precisely, but hopefully it kind of helps. Because I think when you do process with somebody else, you get afraid of being misunderstood, or there's that worry of like, am I going to be embarrassed by sharing this? There's a worry about shame.
Is it going to be used against me
Is it going to be used
later?
against me? That's a big one. And so, you're trying to find, and that's also, I'm like, as much as I say, hey, I believe in being transparent, I also know that's not always the best move. That you could easily probably make the case of like, there's times where maybe I do overshare with the wrong people, and that could, you know, be used against me at some point. But for me, that's a risk that I'm like, that's just kind of my default mode. I'm comfortable there. I don't expect everyone to be the same way. Use wisdom. But I'll say this is what I was going to say earlier, is that, we talk about how I want to word it. We've just, I have this firm belief that we should be able to always be able to like almost rewind to a previous, almost like a save point, and be like, hey, I didn't communicate that. How I communicated that, I thought it was
The right thing.
exactly what I meant, but
Right.
it wasn't received that way, and that's on me as a communicator. Like, I'd like to go back and just try this again, without penalty, basically. And that's something that we really try to grant each other, so that we don't have a fear of expressing ourselves in a way that winds up being cause for a grudge, or piling on, you know misunderstanding, or
Yeah.
punching back at each other. It's just like, oh, let's just try again. That's okay. It's not a big deal.
Well, you're fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing like a problem that became detrimental or something that damaged the relationship, so we're good. Like, we can keep, but that again, that's exciting. I'm telling everyone that that's what we mean, and I think that's what people should like, what people mean when they're like relationship or work, because you have to be willing to do all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And with your and sometimes when it can feel when you're not with the right person, or at least that you're not receiving the same, and you're not seeing the same effort from the other person, then that's when it, you start wondering, is this worth it?
Right.
Is the other person going to ever meet me in this spot? If it won't, can I live with that? That's also a big one. Like, if she or he doesn't meet me where I'm at, like, do I care? Do I not? I don't know. It's just so it's hard work. It is hard work. But I believe that if you think that it's worth it and with the right person, yeah, it is absolutely worth it. 100%. Yeah. But yeah, how do you process all of the emotions without letting it consume you? That's a big one. That's a good one. Ahora se fueron todos los comentarios. ¿Cómo crees, Pan? Con esto todavía funciona. Bueno, al menos para otros funciona re bien. All right, so going to, okay, be exact. She says here it is. It's hard for me because I'm used to put everyone else first since I was a kid. Literally, if I go with my friends, I tell them to tell them a problem I may have. They tell me first I have a problem. I will definitely listen to them and be there for them. For example, exactly. So,
probably a 2.
Most likely, maybe.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
No.
No está mal. O sea, el hecho de que tú cuides también mucho a todos los que te rodean. Like, if you take care of everyone around you, like, pero I think this one is for me, right? this one is for me, right?
Me, I'm like, I can't even barely
Esta
take care of myself.
esta,
So.
esta me toca a mí, ¿verdad? Híjole, exvirraje. Te voy a decir algo. Tienes que dejar que también te cuiden, tanto como tú cuidas a todos. Porque por más que digas que tú puedes solita, sí puedes. Claro que puedes. Por supuesto que puedes. Pero pesa. Llega un momento en el que pesa. ¿Y sabes qué es lo que más pesa? Y si es que tú y yo tenemos una forma de ser a lo mejor y similar o no. Mira, por ejemplo, yo te puedo decir algo que a mí me cayó el 20 de en dónde también pones tu límite o en dónde deberías de poner el límite. Y es en el momento en el que dices, yo doy tanto por todos, ¿por qué no lo dan por mí? Y no es porque hagas tú las cosas desde un lugar de que de que a la de a huevo te lo tengan que regresar, porque no lo haces con la intención de que te lo regresen. Lo haces con el corazón. O sea, tú das cuenta que agarras tu corazoncito en tus manos y se lo das a alguien más y dices, mira, toma. Y cuando no te lo dan así de regreso, no es que te den el orgullo, no es que te den el egoísmo, te den el corazón. Porque dices, oye, pero mira, yo te di todo y tú no me lo estás dando. Entonces, ahí es cuando es una cosa hermosa. Es una cosa maravillosa que le des todo tu corazón a todas las personas. Que es una cosa preciosa. ¿Ok? Pero al mismo tiempo, Virraje, no es sano por el resto de tu vida. No es sano. Porque simplemente hay personas que no te van a regresar lo mismo, no porque sean malas personas, sino porque no todos dan igual. Entonces, cuando entiendes eso y ya empiezas como, porque te digo, no se trata de que tú te vuelvas la persona más egoísta y de que te vuelvas la persona más, no, no, no. Simplemente cuando entiendes que no todos van a dar igual que tú, es cuando también aprendes a cuidarte un poquito más y también a estar consciente de que te tienes que dejar caer en manos de alguien más. Te tienes que romper con alguien, alguien. Porque si también lo que quieres es eso, pues también tú tienes que soltar. Y, y eso es algo que yo aprendí. No a la mala, pero sí lo aprendí. It's like when you take care of everyone around you, and sometimes it doesn't come from a selfish point. It doesn't come from a transactional point. It comes from like, I want to like, I'm giving you my heart. And sometimes when we feel like people do not give it back, it can be so sad. It can be so heartbreaking because at least from me, it's like, hey, I'm giving you everything. And when they don't give everything back, or you can feel that it's not the same, it's like, oh, wow, this hurts. Like, this is super painful. And when you come to understand that not all people give the same, and that's okay too, because that doesn't mean that everyone's selfish. No, no, no. It's just some people just give everything or more. That's fine too. But if you don't want to be hurt, and if you're tired of that, then you have to understand that not everyone gives the same, or not giving everyone gives in the same way. And also, you also have to give in because you can function on your own. You can function alone. We both know this. Like I can be alone. That's fine. I can exist. But if you're someone that usually puts everyone first, you also have to understand that there has to be a moment when you put yourself 1st and that you have to let go with someone else. And I've come to understand, and even sometimes it's hard for me, that it is hard for me. O sea, incluso para mí es difícil.
Two, like, and I know we're kind of like
Go,
guessing here and going back in the
no,
Enneagram
go
game,
ahead. Go ahead.
but like a 2, someone with a 2 personality who's the helper, can
Lo das todo.
be so fulfilled by helping that they easily fall into codependency traps where I'll help you, but I do this because I kind of expect an exchange, and I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to help you to the point where you can actually no longer require my help because
Sí.
I enjoy that you kind of have a need for me. And so I'm going to help you, but I'm also going to restrain you a little bit, and I'm going to want some sort of gratitude or expression of affection or reciprocal like benefit or payoff.
No es
and it's
sano.
like that's not really helping
No,
from a genuine.
Nope.
And I'm not saying that
Ese sea tu caso.
anyone here's
No,
doing that,
no.
but like that's when you're unhealthy.
Pero es una tendencia.
That's what can develop. And so you think, well, what's health? Well, then the opposite display is like, I do this because I'm choosing to help people. I don't need anything in return. I do it freely because I have the capacity. I have the excess. And I take joy in doing it.
Yep.
Whether they thank me
or not, that's fine.
And I'm also not doing this to make an ongoing system. I don't want to make them dependent on my help. I want to ideally help them grow into helping themselves. But if I can't do that, then yeah, maybe I need to just understand that I'm not made to help everyone. Or maybe there's other people that need my help. And that's okay too.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's just there's some intentional choice that has to be made. Because I mean, I get it. Like we, you know, I wish like we go. This is not the same thing, but this is what like.
This is what? What did I want? What did I do?
Today's flavor of a near miss was this guy.
Es un Pamsky. ¿Qué vas a decir del Pamsky? Wait, where is this going?
Every time we go into the mall, one of the malls, we both are like, let's just go check out the puppies.
Vamos a ver un perro.
And I love dogs. I love animals. The older I get, the more I feel like I love animals. I'm like, I just love all these animals.
Yeah.
And we go, and it's like, I almost hate myself for walking into a pet store because I want to, they're like, you know, she's like, well, do you want to hold one? I'm like, can we take all of them home now?
Me llevo todos.
Can we buy this place out
Yeah.
and just have a pipeline
Yeah.
we continually just take them all?
Yeah.
How do we make that work?
Yeah.
Clearly that's not going to work.
Yeah.
But that's, you know,
it hits you.
it's just, it's like, how can you not? So, you know,
it's parte
the head and the heart kind of have to find an agreement with one another of like, this is what we can do. This is what I find joy in. This is what capacity I have, and I will do this regardless of what I get in return. That's a healthy help.
Yeah. No, it is true. ¿Cómo lo ves, Petra? Sometimes, be my love. Sometimes I think if my emotions, I do not know how to manage them myself. How can I expect for someone to help me out? But I also miss being with a significant other. Be my love. Yeah. Connecting to exactly what we just said. Pam, I only want someone to be there with me that loves me and that and that he also wants whatever he wants. But she says, I am frightening. I am in a position of power within my work, and that usually pushes people away. And that also comes with finding the right person, I believe. Because, like if you, o sea, al menos de mujer a mujer que es muy pudiente, o sea, tú y yo sabemos lo que es ser muy pudientes, porque sí, o sea, no te encuentras a cualquiera, no es fácil. Y eso es muy menos en el panorama que en el que vivimos hoy en día, ¿no? I'm going to be like, in here, I do believe that simply being a very hardworking woman, and especially in the space that we live in today, which is making everything just so much more difficult. But I do believe that finding the right person when it comes to this, it's also it's not easy. It's not easy, and just small tangent over here. In that part, at least I feel very lucky. I'm very happy that we found each other because you celebrate me and every single aspect of me. I don't think I've ever felt like you do not celebrate any achievement of mine with me. And yeah, I'm just super grateful that I have found that in you. But what do you think?
I think if you're in a position of authority with your work, well, then the immediate truth is like you're probably not going to date a lot of people from work, and that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But also like the people that somebody who takes, because like as I wouldn't want somebody who wants me to also carry that same authority in a relationship, because I don't want to be the fulcrum or the dictator on anything. We'll discuss things and I'll heavily articulate like
what I want.
Here's what I think. That said, what do we want? And
what's the best for us?
Let's take time and think about
yes.
it. And I'm not, dead set on X, Y, or Z. Yes. So, that said, ideally somebody who is going to really want to build life with you. Like they're not going to be intimidated by you having a position of authority
They shouldn't
because they're
be.
like, you're not the authority. They understand that doesn't mean you're the authority in this relationship, and they're not the authority in the relationship. You're partnering together. You're consciously developing a team, and so
Porque there's something else that I think we haven't mentioned yet, and that is like another reason why relationships are work, because like if someone, I believe that being in a relationship where both parties or one of the parties is still trying to be like, I am the one that's in charge,
yeah,
and unless that's a very specifically that's a very conscious agreement from both parties, it can become so toxic,
yes,
and it can build so much resentment.
Mhm.
That's such a, because again, and this is such, going back to the messages on social media, what does everyone say on social media? Like, oh yeah, you have to be in charge, the man in charge or the woman in charge. Sure, okay, but unless both parts agree on this forever,
Yep,
and very conscious agree on this and be happy with it, it's going to become very toxic, what is going to build resentment from one of them, for sure. For sure. And that's something that I don't see a lot of people talking about. And that's what they just do not understand. And that is just so, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
and it's not. I'll say that from
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like.
even on the
I like.
the male side that has plenty of messaging that gets thrown in people in my demographic. They're like, oh, you should try, you got to find that, and you got to wield that authority, and you got to lead, and you got to da 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 da. I have had relationship that wound up being an expectation of me, and I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Like,
Yep.
why should I be more responsible than you are for determining the outcomes of our life? Like,
No.
that's also not a partnership.
No.
Like, I don't want to wake up every morning and have to like illustrate to you
what
the things that you should
do
know
for us to work.
Yeah, for us to have happiness together.
And for you in 5 years to be like,
I don't
oh,
want to dictate to you. I don't want to dictate to you
hated it.
what's going to be happiness for you.
Yep.
If you don't know what that is going to look like,
Yep.
or what will get you out of bed in the morning
Yep.
to like just put some effort in,
Of course.
I can't write that for you.
Nope.
So,
and again, like for what? For the other person from 10 years from now, wake up and be like, oh, I actually hated you the entire time. And it's like, okay.
Like I pity the men that buy into that trap of like, I'm like, you want that type of pressure? Like, oh, I'm gonna be you think you can be a sole provider in 2020? I mean, I hope you're making like insane money.
Bang.
And that your job is lock, stock, ironclad, guaranteed for decades.
And that makes you happy.
Yep, and that makes you happy, because otherwise, like, you're going to have an aneurysm. Or you're going to go commit a triple homicide eventually. And, like, yeah, like, it's...
And in the end, they're like, "Why?" Well,
I don't know how that's enjoyable for people. I really don't.
I hated him and I hated her, and it was like, well, why didn't you say something? No, it's because it's what you were supposed to do. Says who? Says freaking who? So this is just like, I don't know. Sí, porque yo no lo comprendo. Teamwork is the dream work. It is. A ver, Brian. Es la verdad, porque miren también. Como bien dice Pam, este discurso de que es que, o sea, tiene toda la razón, en el sentido de que dicen, es que mientras no, la cosa más hermosa que puede existir son dos seres totalmente independientes eligiéndose, porque así es como realmente funciona un equipo, o es más fácil que encuentres un equipo funcional, porque al rato que tú, o sea, toda tu felicidad recaiga en alguien más, órale va. Pero cuando pasen 5 años, 6 años, y que le digas, es que me cagas, y me cagan todas las decisiones que has tomado en esta vida. ¡Mamón! O sea, entonces, en fin, pero te pones tú primero, piensas que estás haciendo mal, es justo, Alba Marie, pero no está mal. No quiero quedarme sola, no sé cómo buscar o encontrar a alguien para compartir mi vida, no hablo con nadie, no le gusta a nadie, nada me llama la atención. Banana, ahí va. Perdón, me distraje. I'm distracted for like five minutes. Well, this is great. Hi there.
Hi.
Nathan After Hours. Ya se puso la playera, ya no quiero nada. Me distraje. I was very distracted for like 5 minutes there. This color is so great on you.
You like it?
Very much.
It looks way more Republican red right here than it is.
Oye, sí, se ve muy republicano. It looks very Republican.
I can put on the
blue one?
We didn't get the blue. We got the purple.
Yes, because yes.
You prefer that?
We all would prefer that.
It's not like it's...
All of us would prefer that, Nathan. Everyone here would prefer that one. Ustedes díganle que sí. También estoy triste. We're all sad. Can you cheer us up?
It's not like I'm putting a thong on.
Dice, no es como si me estuviera poniendo yo una tanga. Coming up.
Now I can't even remember what I bought today.
Mira, les voy a decir algo, ¿ok? Les voy a decir algo. I'm going to tell you guys something, and I'm going to say it in English and in Spanish, just for him to listen and for him to know. Bien.
You didn't even show off your hat.
Les voy a decir algo. ¡Ay, sí! Dame mi gorra. Me regalaron una gorra. Me compraron mi gorra. Dame mi gorra. Perdón. Perdón. Disculpita. Me regalaron una gorra de los Vans. Thank you for my... It's great. I love it. Fíjense. Cuando vamos a, por ejemplo, vamos a cualquier centro comercial y veo una playera, ¿no? Se me la voy a probar. Pruébatela. Bueno, la cantidad de veces que me ha pasado que entra al probador y a lo mejor no lo ven, ¿no? O sea, no lo ven. Pero de repente llegan 2, 3, 4, 5 personas, o sea, con su pareja y todo, llegan parejas. Y pues el hombre pasa también a probador y la chica se queda afuera. La novia, la esposa, la acompañante, lo que sea. Que se queda afuera. Y yo me voy. Pero es como de, se va a tardar un chingo. Entonces me voy a ver las otras cosas. Entonces lo que estoy viendo otras playeras. Sale. Hoy nada más escucho, honey.
What?
Y volteo. Y es este precioso. Con playeras pegadas, no pegadas. Y yo nada más veo cómo se le quedan viendo. Y yo, sí, buenas tardes. Todo eso me como. Gracias, de nada. I'm just talking about certain times where you're changing and then you're like, honey, and then some people notice you and that's it. I'm just
I feel like I'm full Memo right now.
Oye, sí andas de Memo.
I seen some gloves.
De Mickey Mouse.
I seen some Mickey Mouse gloves. I'm ready to roll.
Entonces, that's my, yep, that's mine. You know, have you ever seen me having an expression of, yeah, that's mine? When you're changing and when you go out and you show off the outfit. What's my expression? What's the feeling behind my face? Of like, yes, I won in life. No, no es cierto. Continúo. Se pone bien incómodo. Yeah, continue. I'm done. I promise I'm
Do you
done.
want me to make the expression?
Yes. Mi cara de... That's mine. Yes, I'm having that for dessert every day. Thank you.
That's it.
And what is your... Do you have any thoughts about that?
What is my usual expression there?
Se pone rojo. Esa es la cara. Pero the expression of like, but do you like it or not? Like, but does this look good or not?
Yes. I had these silk pants on today.
Yeah.
That was the...
They look great.
Kind of silk. I don't know, something like that.
But yeah.
I said they were very King of Siam.
Sí.
But, well, I said we were at Zara.
Para hombre.
For men.
Hombre. Me encanta cómo dice hombre. Ajá, yeah.
And I was like, I feel like when we come here, the sentiment that I channel is like, how would I dress for a date with Pedro Pascal? That's really what comes out.
Tell everyone what happened today after you purchased your shirt and everything in Zara, and the girl.
Here's the deal.
Yo no sé qué clase de ritual.
I've already paid for it. And it's not because it's not her fault. I wasn't even angry. I didn't say anything. I wasn't an asshole. But it did take like I had already paid. The transaction is final. Because Zara, at least, do they do it on the women's side too? Is it like that?
Did they do what?
With like the AI.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, because it's you scan your own you don't even scan it. You put your garments in like
En un
a
cuadro.
trough.
En un cubo. Pones tu ropa en una
And between the
cubeta.
camera, AI, whatever, that's been tracking you the whole time, it's like, okay, this is what you put in there.
Yes.
This is what you have, right? And you pay for it. And then, somewhere Skynet is like, yes, we will not terminate this individual if they leave with these garments. And it gives you like the green light to leave with the stuff that you've already paid for. The problem is it's not foolproof. And so it's like, yes, we have accepted your payment. No, you may not leave. Surrender or die. An employee is on their way. Do not resist. All right, fine. No problem.
Okay. But the girl?
And so like I don't know what it is, if there's sensors in the trough. I don't know if it's like a combination of, again, the video, the AI, all that trying to scheme together. But like her, and let me say this, like, especially if I'm buying anything that's more than like a t-shirt and shorts, I'm kind of like, I'm just, because when you first get stuff from the store, that's when it's nicest,
Yes.
So I try to like kind of gently handle and take care of the garments, because I'm gonna like fold them and put them. It's self-service, so I'm gonna put them gently into the bag, and so we've got them
for you to imitate the employee.
this yeah. And so I'm like thinking through, like, so that I don't get all my stuff and it's all wrinkly, and literally she comes up to the trough, and like her way, I don't know if this is part of the training, is like with 4 pieces of clothing, right? And I'm just like, and she's doing this.
Viendo como arrugado en su camisa. And Nathan's watching his shirt turning into paper mache. Pero es que en buen plan. Sí estaba haciendo eso. Espérame. Hold on. Where's the towel? Aquí está la toalla. Where's the towel?
Needless to say, Nathan's adventures in Mexican retail have not been the most 5-star experiences lately.
Plan, la chica estaba. Con su camisa nueva.
Like, time to fold the pizza dough. Gotta make the pizza. Gotta make the donuts.
Y Nathan. And in the end, she was like, oh, here's the bag.
Yeah.
Guárdala tú.
Literally. Aquí es bolsa.
You folded. Nathan, gracias. And since you have learned to say thank you in a very specific way, you literally said, thank you very much for ruining my new clothes. Muchísimas gracias.
Muchísimas Gracias.
Question mark. Ay, that was such a great story. Un único. Es que hermosas. Hay aquí ya, los Saras aquí ya tienen un sistema de inteligencia artificial en donde tú ya pones tus cosas en el cubito, en un cubito, y ya, ay, nos vemos, Alba Marie's leaving, nos vemos, Alba Marie, preciosa, que descanses. Pero ya pones tus cosas y la cámara o el sistema de inteligencia artificial ya lo detecta. Entonces realmente ya no te lo cobran. Pero no sé si es I don't know if it was because it was this has never happened before. Never. But today the machine did say an employee is coming to check your clothes. And you're like, okay, what for? And I think what she was doing was clearing the alarm. Para que no suene al salir. Yes, 10 out of 10 shopping experience.
I wanted to be like, all right, let's just come to an agreement right here. We can all see the transaction's been finalized. I don't really give a shit if you guys have a problem with these clothes leaving the store or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them. And if your alarm goes off, that's a you problem.
Ya pagué, I paid.
I got trust that I'm faster. So you guys figure it out. I'm gonna dip out.
Sí, no hay manera. No, les activa. Pero Eripam estuvo 5 minutos.
Yeah, it was not a short process.
O sea, vamos a contar 5 minutos desde ahorita para que entiendan el tiempo que estuvimos así y la chica. Sí, o sea, si Eripam no dirías, ay, en 10 segundos. No, fueron 5 minutos de doblar su ropa. And like, it just no los dejó en paz. No, and that had never happened before. What I was about to say. There's no way that anyone in this country can catch you if you just leave running the place. So we have discussed a couple of times when we go and watch puppies. I'm like, hey, just take it. And I'm going to be like, yeah. Just...
Meet you at home.
No hay manera. Sí les he dicho, no, I don't know if I've made the comment in here, pero yo solamente una vez, yo lo he escuchado correr atrás de mí, o sea, que llega corriendo detrás de mí. No, en buen plan, sí lo escuchas y dices, good, necesito un arma. Like, the first time that I heard you running, I was just relieved that I knew it was you. Because if I didn't, I was like, I need a weapon. I need a gun. Like, the way that your steps just like, like, where are you going? Like, that's why the videos of, like, my husband trying to, like, or me trying to catch up with my husband, I'm like, there's no way. I could have a 5-minute head start and I'm still gonna lose.
Let me take 2 steps for every step I take. So.
Es que un paso de él son 3 míos. El T-Rex me persigue. I would feel like in that Jurassic Park scene when T-Rex is going behind me and
Objects of the mirror closer than they appear.
No, es que en serio. Corre rapidísimo. Rapidísimo. Es como de...
What's Be My Love's Walmart comment here?
Take Nate to Walmart so he feels in USA doesn't have a cultural shock. Actually, de hecho, Be My Love and Walmart también.
Walmart here. The logistical planning of Walmart for me begins so early in the process. Because here's the thing, it's rare. When I was in San Rafael, I'd walk there. I'd either walk across the street.
Bueno, es que lo teníamos enfrente.
Or if I was going to the big Walmart, it was, a good 5 minutes away. Here, I'll walk to Walmart and it's a good, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, yeah.
So anything that it's a trip. It's not super cumbersome or tiring, but it's like if I get there, I don't have something, like I'm out of luck. So, and a lot of times when I go, I don't necessarily go just to go to Walmart. Like I'll go to the mall, I'll walk around, maybe I'm gonna shoot some video or something. So I'll bring my backpack and I've got stuff in there. And I'll go to Walmart. And then I'm walking in next thing I know, I've got somebody shouting behind me. Clearly they're not talking to me because I haven't done anything wrong, so I just keep on walking until eventually, you know, security guards coming over, like trying to flag me down for something.
Yep.
To eventually realize, like, oh,
They're talking to me.
oh, I can't bring my backpack into a Walmart?
No.
Why don't you just search my bag when I leave? I mean, that would be more convenient.
Está prohibido traer mochila a Walmart, señor. Déjela aquí.
And that is when I feel like flexing my white American, I live 1 hour from Walmart headquarters privilege, and being like, look here, I was born for this shit. All
Soy
right,
gringo. I'm
I
American.
invented, I launched this shit. This is my game. All right, professional. Welcome to the NFL of Walmart, brothers and sisters. And you want me to put my backpack? I got a lady literally 5 feet in front of me with a purse that's bigger than my backpack, but she's cool.
Tiene una señora con una tote bag.
That's discrimination. That's prejudice.
Es por ser muy
Just
blanco.
because I look like I look, you think I'm gonna steal?
I'm too white for this.
Yeah, what is this? What is this nonsense? So then, I gotta go to the lockers that, you know, I guess all of us peons put our bags in. Trying to figure it out. Gotta pull up my phone to translate, you know, because I don't know what it's saying. Oh, you gotta hit a button, get a ticket. Hit the button, no ticket. Go to the next set of lockers, hit the button. Doesn't work, out of order. Here we are. I just want to go get.
Vine por una coca.
Very simple.
Vine por una
It's
fresca.
a simple transaction. I have the money. Do you want the money? Do you want the money? I will give you it. You could take it from me. Let's shorten this process. Finally, third set of lockers. Hit the button. Ticket printed. Magic door opens. Put the bag in the locker. Shut it. Start walking. Got a list of things I need to get.
Yogurt, huevo y una coca. So much, bro.
I go. And I get to the checkout. I start scanning my items.
Lo apuran.
I realize that the reusable bags that I brought from home
Están
to
en
take
la
stuff
mochila.
are in my bag that's in the locker. So now, looking like a dumbass, I gotta pause my transaction that I've done 100 fucking times a year back in the States and go fetch my bag
And there's still a woman that gets angry at you.
that gets angry at me, and I gotta get the bags out of my bag, out of the locker, so I can put my bag back in the locker and go back to the transaction and ask for my card. And ladies and gentlemen, that's when I realize my wallet is still in my bag in the locker. And at this point, I'm trying to think how many steps away I am from a full-on diplomatic crisis. Never forget. Never forget.
Okay, and I have a question, honey. What did you buy that?
Like cookies and chips and like, I don't know, Michelob Ultra or something. Like 5 things max. I think I bought some socks.
Calcetines. Tanto pinche pedo por un
Thank
calcetín.
God I didn't go back in like the makeup section, you know, or like to get deodorant.
When you
And they're like, no, you need to pay here. And you need to have one of us like open the locker that we take the deodorant that is apparently plutonium and banned in 75 countries.
Do you remember when there was this very sweet time when you went to get my pads, but it was like the big size
Mhm.
package?
Yeah, like a suitcase worth of pads, which is fine. I've bought tampons and pads many a time in my life. Not a problem. In fact, in the States, way more options. You got to be very specific on exactly
the tampons that you need.
Oh, yeah.
But
50 criteria.
una vez le pedí, o sea, le dije, me compras mis toallas sanitarias. Y me trajo 2 paquetotes y yo así de, ay, van a creer que traes flujo muy abundante. No quería una, ya le agarró más. But you know what? Ana Banana said something like very true. Wouldn't it be better if you went like to a store in the corner? And that is true. Like, now you go more often to like the store in the corner than to Walmart. That is for sure. Yeah. You can pay with Apple Pay in your phone.
I could.
But I don't want to.
If I was a tech sellout, all right, and I was trying to invite Skynet to rule my life with its panopticon. But no, I don't do that, Pam. All right? I have cash money in hand. Or I have a debit card that I've used for years. I don't need Apple to know everything about every thought that goes through my head.
Apple does go through every thought that I have in my head. I have bent over to the Apple overlords. I'm so sorry. But, yeah.
What I've realized now...
Oh, come on! I love Pam! Yes, would you realize right now?
The next time I went...
At Walmart?
Mm-hmm. My strategy was... Be very... I just wanted to channel my inner music connoisseur. And I put on my noise-canceling headphones.
Ah, sí, porque dijo, chingue su madre.
And I put on my favorite jam, and I walked in with the beat, and I was like, had my slight, groove going, and I just put my head down, made eye contact with 0 people, and just walked straight to the back.
Inteligente.
If that security guard wanted to challenge me, they were going to have to leave their zone open, all right?
Inteligente.
You can't guard 2 men at the same
Brillante.
time. So if you want to leave the goal open
Brillante.
to come after me, that's fine. But if so, somebody's going to take it to the house.
By the way, I feel like this story that I'm about to tell is even funnier.
Thanks, fam.
For me now that they understand how we process things in our relationship. Because, ¿se acuerdan? Remember my suggestion after the day when everything happened in Guadalajara? Well, why don't you go out? Ahora que saben cómo procesa todo interno, mi sugerencia después de todo lo que pasó, pues ¿por qué no sales? Fuiste Chedraui, ¿no?
All right, soldier. Today's a good day to test your survival training. Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Pues eres gringo.
Run the gauntlet to the mall. Bring back these 5 items.
What did I tell you to get?
I have no idea.
Like something stupid.
Oh.
¿Qué fue? What was it?
It was your frickin' Nespresso pods. Gotta make sure we get 200 espresso pods for the next month. Today, Mexico's on lockdown, but yes, send my gringo out. He will fetch them.
Abandon al gringo. Total, sabe usar un arma. No
Talento.
I mean, he knows how to use a weapon. He doesn't have one, but he knows how to use one. So it's fine. So can you tell everyone now a little bit deeper on just how that affected you from one day to another?
You mean what that day was like?
Yeah.
You ready for another dramatic story? I tell these for dramatic effect. Because this is how... Let's also just say, let's just first admit that any time that I feel like we are doing something in public and I go off script and do something solo, like run an
Algo
errand.
pasa. Something happens. I swear.
Something random ass happens where I'm like...
Let's tell a tangent for that example. Remember when the Uber was wet?
The Uber was wet.
And you went to Palacio de Hierro.
That was the same day, I think. Was that the same day?
I think so. Oye, sí es cierto.
Yeah, I get in the Uber. You know when it's like you sit in something wet, but because of the pressure, you're not sure. You're like, Is that damp? I don't think so. I think it's just maybe it's like because of the temperature difference.
Y llegó a
And I
Palacio
get
de
up, and
Hierro.
here's the other thing too, guys. Here's the other thing, gang. Like we talked about this. I am from the north. I sweat easily, so I don't wear a lot of like.
No.
When I go out,
Manga larga,
99
pantalones,
times out
no.
of 100, I wear shorts.
Mhm.
I might wear like dressier shorts or something.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to branch to some more linen pants.
Mhm.
Okay, but it's like because I don't want to look like Swamp Thing.
Nunca lo van a ver con un suéter. Nah,
But
no.
I already feel like when we go to certain places that I probably look like this American bum, and I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care.
Mhm.
What do you expect me to do?
All right.
I'm not here to impress anybody. So she has me dropped off at Palacio, which at the mall is like the snootiest freaking store in the entire facility.
Fufu.
Yeah. And I also feel like the levels, like each floor you go up gets snootier. And she, the course the car's dropping me off one from the top because an espresso is on the top floor. It's another strong theory I have. Because they put like sporting goods in the basement
They do.
with men's shit.
They do.
And then like
The rest.
like the third from the top floor is like jewelry
Yes.
and fragrances.
The restaurant is upstairs too.
Yeah, the restaurant and Nespresso is upstairs. And I get out of the car, and that's when I realize, well, fuck. That seat was definitely wet because there's a draft on my butt. And it's not windy. And I turn around and look, and sure enough, it's like wet spot right on my cheek in my gray shorts. And I'm just like, this
is the best day ever.
best day of my life shopping in Mexican retail.
Me mandó un mensaje y me dice, Bren, me dice, necesito un cambio. Me dice, parece. Y yo, ay, no es cierto. ¿Qué tan malo se puede ver? Me mandó una foto. No, sí. I remember like when you told me, I was like, how bad can it look? And you sent me a photo. I was like, oh shit. No, yeah, you need to change. It looks like, yep. You didn't make it to the bathroom.
What else happened?
But they
we'll
drive.
save the Starbucks story. What else was there?
The Starbucks.
Oh, well, that day,
Mhm.
we will say.
It was fun for me.
Here's the deal. We've talked about this. I've done a lot of campaign work and event logistics. And part of that has been, the security layout and working with Secret Service on, hey, here, or being a liaison with like, an entire police response team and what their plan of security is for the day. And so I just am familiar with like, in more critical scenario, like just what either undercover security people look like or what potential threats look like.
Yep.
And so here it is the day after everything's going down that she sends me on the errands and I'm walking through the mall realizing like I see this guy who's like so shady looking, carrying his bag in a way, looks like he's ready to draw a weapon, and he's like lingering around exits and just like his dress like he's like a 60-year-old guy that's dressed like he's a 30-year-old working some, like trying to look like he's working a blue-collar job, but clearly he doesn't.
Yes.
And I'm just like, what is this? And I'm just like, does anybody know what's going on? Because this just seems shady. Do I need to talk to somebody?
We were texting the entire time.
Yeah.
And I was like, you'll be fine.
I've tracked this guy now through 2/3 of the mall, trying to figure out like which place he's casing. What's the deal?
Oh.
And then it's kind of like, all right, yeah, they're probably just hiding security today. This is probably just plain clothes guy.
Private security.
No problem.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Can you tell us, Nathan, about some good days that you've had?
Well, my other recent one was we were down in Reforma area and like we were at an Airbnb. We're at the Airbnb. And I was gonna go get us Starbucks at night, and so I hopped down because we were only a couple blocks from like Zona Rosa area, and so there's that Starbucks there
Quiero un café.
that's been renovated. And I go inside, place my order. There's been a good number of people in before me, so I know, like, all right, I gotta wait a bit, no problem. And I sit down, and I'm at this like long table, waiting. It's been a few minutes, looking around, and I hear this commotion, and I turn, and I'm looking like towards the
Barista?
kitchen area
Yeah.
of Starbucks, and there's this guy in like jeans and a white t-shirt that just like is breaking NFL tackles, sprinting out of the kitchen, you know, hitting a 90-degree juke move to come around the counter and just continue his sprint until he's outside, and then make a hard right and book it down the street. Which, I don't know how many times you've been to Starbucks.
Doesn't
Not
happen.
the typical scenario.
Un loquito salió corriendo del Starbucks.
The staff are looking at each other
Y el staff.
and looking at us like we have some helpful information on the situation. And everyone's just kind of standing around. And the first thing that's in my head is like, if somebody's not good
I should
and
leave.
they're fleeing a place, that means where they're coming from might be the bad place.
Yep.
So
What do I do?
I'm just gonna slowly
Leave.
go towards the door and wait for my order over there. And that's what I did. And everyone then, of course, is looking at me like I'm kind of the weirdo. And I'm like,
I come from the States. I don't like it. I don't like it.
we train for these things in middle school and high school.
Oh, it's
So,
horrible.
you know,
But
advantages.
you have had some pretty crazy stories from here. And I was like, what do you mean someone? What are you talking about? It was just so weird. And it was late at night. It wasn't like it did like 1 p.m. No, it was
No,
late
it was like 9:30.
Ya era tarde. I know. But can you tell us about a normal day, a good day?
No.
Just no.
How about no?
Not a singular good day.
No, I'm kidding. Of
In
course,
this
there's plenty.
city.
There's plenty of great days. I love going to the fruit market or like the market with your mom.
Oh yeah, I know.
That guy,
He's great. He's the best.
legit,
Yeah.
super legit. Like these is the things that we like. Be like, oh, it's like way better than States.
But how do you ask qué es eso? Like,
I don't know. I
¿Cómo se
asked.
llama? No le pusiste. Didn't you put lime on that?
You did.
Te va a arder el ojo. Ajá.
I love it because there's all these fruits that we don't have, and
Va al mercado de fruta y le pregunta al de la fruta por todas las frutas y se la dan gratis a probar. And they
like the
give it to
passion
you.
fruit for one thing.
Like,
And I'm like,
parece
is
moco.
this real?
Sí. Parece un huevo
What
de
is this?
alien.
Do I want to put this in my mouth?
Sí.
This would violate every possible 5-second rule
No.
in the world. Anyway, I go and I see all these things I don't even know what they are. I'll just be like, "What's that?" And his immediate response would be like, "Oh, let me peel this for you. And here's a whole thing of what you just pointed at. Try that. What do you think? Oh, you don't like it? No big deal. But eat it anyway."
He's the best.
He's the best.
He really is the best. El frutero y su compi. Yeah. That, I think the fruit market has been great. La Esperanza.
I'm gonna try to get some produce photos from a Walmart in the States and show you guys
What we're working with.
what life is like.
Yep.
You're gonna be like, capitalism sucks.
I mean, where else have you had? Yeah, I mean Condesa and like River Roma. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just get like,
Le encanta ir a la Condesa y a la Roma porque yeah.
there's like a type like I don't think it's inherently bad or gross to be an influencer, or let's say this, a content creator.
Bueno, dame.
There are those that kind of like see themselves as an influencer, like that's their identity. Those are the ones that I kind of want to drop kick.
Why? Perdón, es que le ponen limón. Ajá. What?
The
Because
ones that like it is a crowd. It's like fan fest, and someone's like trying to, part the Red
cabrosa.
Sea in like a 10-foot radius, so they can, shoot a video. And I just want to be like, I'm gonna yeet your phone like 60 yards from here, minimum.
It's been fun. Es más más naturales. 100% más que allá sí, cañón. Mucho, 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 mucho. What else? I think, you experiencing how we party in El Ángel. The parade, I think, was one of the highlights, I think. We had so much fun in the
Oh,
parade.
parade was great.
We
yeah.
had so much fun during the parade. Where else? We've had some great fun. Some not great fun. But it's when you're on your own. Like, siempre le pasan las patoaventuras cuando va solito, pero cuando voy con él no pasa. When I'm there, nothing
Because
happens.
here's the thing, and the flip side is, and you would attest to this about me, like I pride myself on, I can figure it out. I can socially engineer anything.
Yeah, for sure.
I can adapt. Like, give me the challenge.
I'll do it.
And not like an asshole. Like I'm just gonna I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If you're just kind to people and deferential, people will go out of their way to help you. You're not trying to take advantage of it. Like you'll reach.
Yeah.
You can get your goal. There's just these times where I feel like then the spirit of Mexico is like, we need to fast track this guy's growth and development.
Yeah. He has to become Mexican in one day.
Yeah, we need to like pump these numbers up. We got to wrap this shit up and get them on the citizenship path. So everybody, come out of the woodwork and throw your most Mexican,
You're Mexican already. You deserve the passport at this point. Congratulations. Good for you. You deserve it. Ya eres mexicano. Acuérdate, un mexicano nace
But it
donde
has
se le da
its
la
good
chingada
moments
gana.
too. Like all of a sudden, there's the guy in the neck brace that's throwing headers,
Sí.
in the middle of the crowd.
Ajá.
So
De hecho, did you like one of the things that I was like, oh my god, we really are crazy. We saw a couple of people that were on wheelchairs that were heading happily to the Angel, and it's not because these people can't. No, of course, everyone can enjoy events. That shouldn't stop you from doing anything. But simultaneously, it's like you're aware of where you're going, right? Like it's like so crowded that it.
yeah,
and
somebody has to be touching you in order to see you.
Yep, and yeah, it's quite fun. It's great.
Like I just think about my brother-in-law who was wheelchair bound, and I'm like, I cannot imagine taking.
Yeah,
him.
can you imagine taking your
No.
like you couldn't?
He would only be in the power chair, and I'd be like, you have to have that thing on maximum overdrive, and do not stop.
Right? Just and probably my people would grab him and start throwing.
Yep.
Go search
Or
for.
hitching a ride,
Have you seen your brother-in-law? Oh, he's over there.
Hey, can you tow my taco cart?
To your former mother-in-law? Have you seen my? Yeah, he's over there.
Yeah.
Swimming in the crowd, having the time of his life. By the way, he
would.
would have the time of his life. Yeah, pero bueno. David, have you seen what I love? Just how this is how we lose track of time, because this happens to us every single time. Like, remember when we were in a mall and we're like, how did we just spend the last 5 hours? Like, how is it?
We do get in a time warp from the mall, and we don't usually even get. We buy something from like 1 or 2 stores max. We just wander around, and I don't know. Then it's like 7 hours later.
See? It's like, how? What? I'm like, ¿qué hora pasó? Yeah. I just remember our special talking spot. It's a sweet, it's a good memories place.
Mhm.
Anyways, so, okay, man. Yeah, it's almost midnight. Ya casi son las 12. So, I would say, let's wrap it up for today, unless you want to use hot voice Nathan for after hours. And if not, let's see everyone tomorrow. What do you say? Me voy?
I gotta have juice in the tank to do
hot boys. You don't have juice right now?
I just don't have a lot of like
inspiration.
I'm not. Yeah, it's not like I'm enjoying. I mean, oh, that's nice having a headrest now.
Oh yeah, oh my god! I just remember. We don't know if that's me or you snoring. Unfortunately, yeah. I still laugh that when we were behind the cathedral, like the day on the fan fest, I was like, I can handle it. I can do it. It's only 20 minutes. I think that was my last sentence. Sí aguanto.
We could wrap it up, and everybody can do their deal, and you and I can cuddle up and watch Obsession. That sounds fun.
The healthiest relationship ever.
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story. Oilo. Está bien. All right. So, we'll see everyone tomorrow. Nos vemos mañanita. Mañana Nathan me va a ayudar a pintar el pelo. También Jennifer. Like, I know you guys are going to help me dye my hair while we watch Thirst Traps. I think that sounds great. And maybe we can play something too.
We'll do some Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Jennifer's getting
Mhm.
pretty. Oh.
Mm.
We haven't even gotten into how I wish we could just have a full-time like radio channel here
Okay.
that would dial into Jennifer's
She-
Jennifer After Hours Dead by Daylight commentary.
She's the most amazing. She would be such a great streamer. She would be the most amazing
If
streamer.
only somebody had said that like
Alright.
500 times.
You have said that so many times. But please tell everyone my favorite part is the dead silence.
It's that first there's a
No inventen. La casios Jennifer, no inventen. No, por favor. O sea,
first there's like it's just the passion that she has and the abrupt nature of the explosive insults that can come out of this tiny package of humanity.
literally tiny package of
Very
humanity.
smaller than this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the best moments are when there's an initial outburst of like
Insult after insult.
well, at
after
first it's just
insult.
what?
Yes.
And then there's like a 3-second pause where it's like the storm gathers its wind. And then just unleashes for a good 20 seconds. Like volume 11.
And then 3 seconds pause. And fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Highly entertaining.
Speaking of, speak of the devil and a little tiny, but yeah, she would be such a, and she does it in English and in Spanish, which is the funniest part. When she starts cursing out loud to the, and I quote, useless people on Dead by Daylight that don't know shit of what they're doing, and she's just like slapping. Yep, she's so fun. She's so fun. Algún día, en serio, le voy a poner un micrófono. Let's just set the microphone in her room. And just let me stream
like a
one
Ghostbuster trap. We'll just
Yeah.
sling it in there with a aux cable trailing out.
What time was it that we were literally just falling asleep playing our what do we like to play at night?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? We always play something together at night. We have categorized our games. We have a category of games
Called Idiot Games.
for idiot people. Juegos idiotas para idiotas. Y los dos tenemos juegos idiotas. We have idiot games for idiot people. De esos de los de ay, quítale el tornillo de tal color.
They don't see what I spend the most time on.
Show yours and I'm gonna show mine. Show yours. Okay. Este es su juego. Miren, los dos tenemos. Cuando ya es de noche. Ay, ¿qué hacen en la noche? Jugamos juegos idiotas para gente idiota. Entonces, miren, este es mi juego idiota para gente idiota. Es este, en donde juntas monedas. Y el de él es el del pollo. Esto es lo que hacemos. Si se preguntan alguna vez, Does it have no battery?
No, it's got 55%.
Oh, then what happened? Oh, there it is. Cuando ya no. If anyone's wondering, what is this part doing? Yeah, what are they doing at like noon? Not noon. At midnight? Esto es lo que estamos haciendo. This is what we're doing at midnight. This is exactly what we're doing. We're like, oh yeah.
I'm playing the.
Go ahead.
See if I can do it this way. Put your hands in the way.
There. Es el del pollo. Go, go, go.
I got it.
¿Sí puedes? Ok. En buen plan. ¡David!
It's one behind.
Ok. Este es el mío. Nos vemos, Eripan. Entonces, este es nuestro... Son nuestros juegos idiotas para gente idiota. Sí es cierto.
Crap, this isn't it.
¿Saben en qué pasa más tiempo? Con los anuncios. The ads. Like, it's 2 a.m.
One specifically.
Hubo una vez, there was this one time that I think I woke up at like 2:30 a.m. and you were still playing with the ad.
I played it longer. That's amateur.
Fuera de broma. O sea, me fui a dormir, me paré como a las 2:30 y seguía jugando el anuncio. El perro anuncio. El juego, no. El anuncio. Entonces, esa es nuestra categoría de juegos idiotas para gente idiota. Y somos gente idiota jugando juegos idiotas. Entonces, sí. Así que en eso se nos... entonces, esa es como nuestra versión de... ya nos vamos a mimir. Antes de mimir. Y antes de que nos vayamos a mimir en este ritual tan pacífico, escucha de fondo a Jennifer. It's fuck you. When we're in our ritual, in our Pacific ritual, before going to bed, we're doing this, and then Jennifer, and fuck you. It's like... I mean, is it clear enough? Oh my god, we just lost Nathan to the game.
Well, it's every day you have to, like, do your daily. And so I'm just like, well, might as well get 100 real quick because I can do that in no time. And I'm trying to get to the actual ad that I like to play.
I made so many more Dead by Daylight, man. I made so many more stupid people. Yeah, you should. Tú ya estás de tu canal, la Casio, que no sea la Casio Sister, y ya te lo comparto y ya, porque digo, la Casio Sister es como, here it's fine, but for you to have your own identity, and like, with your own name, with your own everything, and yeah, nada más les aviso ahí para que escuchen las irreverencias de mi hermana, because she would be a hilarious streamer in English and in Spanish. ¿Ves? Entonces serías lo máximo, porque neta luego te sacas unos comentarios que... ese es mi juego del hoyo. Es mi juego del agujero. This is my game of the hole. Y es que el hoyo se hace grande. The hole gets bigger.
And here's the thing. The real game is never like this.
No, sí es. It is. That one works like that. I swear.
But you have like 20 different,
¿Sí?
time-wasting things you gotta do.
Pues sí. Y es que el agujero and the hole needs to be bigger.
I'm gonna find the one that like is my go-to.
Okay, so we're leaving at 2 a.m.
Usually it's like one of the first 2 or 3.
But
I gotta complete this so that I can play.
It's fun. Look, the hole. The hole gets bigger.
There's procedures for that.
You can stuff it with. You stuff it with donuts and it gets bigger. The more you know. I'm glad you asked. Ya de verdad, soy de su canal. ¿Ven? No, y mi hermana ella sí se queda despierta toda la noche, ella sigue siendo joven. Nosotros ya no aguantamos. No, si no manchen, les juro, apenas hoy siento que regresé a la vida. Ayer, no manchen, ayer todavía me sentía yo bien madreada. Like, she can go there like, oh, Jennifer, for me to send everyone to her channel once I'm done. That would be just super fun. Because I'm like, yeah, she's still young and she can handle like the entire night of streaming. I can't anymore. Like after being at the fan fest, I swear I was like, I can't. Everything hurts. Why does it hurt? Why does everything hurt? I'm like, and yesterday I still felt like shit. Today it's like, okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit better now, but. They're not giving it to you. Once that was super fun? The bartending one. When you mix drinks and it makes a bigger drink. That was super fun.
A super big drink. And then...
a mega pint.
Yes.
You do a mega pint. ¿Qué van a hacer para esa posada? Pero no, claro. No, mira, posada no hay pedo. Like, no, el pedo es irte a parar 3 horas al FanFest. No, no manches, eso es para campeones. Pero bueno, alright. So, nos vemos mañana, porque ya casi es medianoche. We'll see everyone tomorrow. Say goodbye to everyone, please, because now I feel like we have lost you to the, to the lords of gaming.
I
So
don't know what the problem is. I mean, somebody's got to.
there's no problem, but
These
we're leaving because it's almost midnight.
210 coin. That's 2 whole new characters. We can do 3 draws.
Do you want me to leave so you can play with everyone here?
No,
Is
it's like
that
that's
what's
3
going
new
on?
characters we have to play with. That's amazing. I've never had that like in one.
So it's a great day.
It's a really great day. I just need to die real quick because I'm pretty sure that any moment now it's gonna give me what I want.
Mira, mañana yo creo que, bueno, no te puedo dar una hora, Gis, pero te prometo que no pasa de las... Es que me gustaría estar aquí como a las 6, 7, entonces, para tener tiempo de que realmente pues me pinte el cabello y me pueda yo... Mira, es más, me voy a meter a bañar y aquí las dejo con Jennifer. ¿Qué tal? Y pues es el mejor momento del día, se los juro, se los juro. Entonces, okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone and we'll see everyone tomorrow, okay?
I mean, wait a second. Oh, yeah, buddy. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This right here,
Ya me voy.
ladies and gentlemen.
Estoy jugando, llegamos a mi triste comentario que enviamos de...
Not one game, but this level. This one particular...
Game? Format? I would say format.
This right here,
Está chingada.
I have sunk double-digit hours
En serio,
into this
¿En serio?
advertising level.
horas. O sea, dijeran, un ratito. No, horas.
Look at that.
Plural.
The layers. There are 240 screws you got to take out of this thing. I've got up to like 165. I mean, I feel like I can see all of it, and then it just throws these freaking conundrums that are unsolvable at me.
Are you satisfied that you found the ad, though?
I love this ad. This is cinematic.
Y lo peor es que le he dicho,
Genius.
pues vamos a bajarlo. No, porque no es lo mismo. What have you said when I told you, let's download it? No, because it's not the same.
We did download it, and it's not the same. It's like go through these 1,000 patty cake levels for babies that between
Para
each level,
idiotas.
we still have more ads that take forever that you can't skip, and 75 buttons you got to push just to okay shit to play the next level. It's just like, no, dude. No, I want this. I want this. This is perfection. Okay? This will change lives. Everything else, I don't have time for that.
I don't think you've ever spoken about anything like this.
If you don't give me this, you're not serious.
So good night, everyone.
Enjoy your evening. I'm going to be with my... What do you think I was going to say?
Take 2.
I was going to say... Do you know what I was going to say? Do you know what I was going to say? I was going to say, I'm going to have fun with the screw cabin.
Sounds like a great night for me. Sounds like
I mean, you're not wrong.
Sounds amazing.
When you're right, you're right. So.
All right. Okay. All right. So I don't know, say good night for everyone.
I hope you all have your own screw cabin. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being along for this ride. This is your captain speaking, and we will see you next time here at...
Nathan Airlines.
Yep.
It reminded me of the night when you coughed in my face. Me tosió en la cara. Eran como las 3 de la mañana y yo estaba aquí y de repente yo and you went straight back to sleep. Me tosió en la cara. Dice, pero así y yo. Anyways, all right, let's go play some idiot games for idiot people.
Sounds great.
Las amo mucho. Again, growl into the microphone. It
Hey,
would be
honestly,
great.
thank you all, and thank you especially the 26 people who have just hung out and just, been.
Yeah, it's been
It's
great.
just fun being community together.
It
So,
is. It is. It's been great. Muchas gracias. Las amo mucho. Los amo demasiado. Pórtense harto mal. Mañana le seguimos. Mañana nos pintamos el pelo. Mañana va a estar buenísimo el día. A ver qué anécdota les traemos para mañana. Pero bueno, gracias a ustedes. Y mañana sí guárdenme mis videos, mis thirst traps, mis NFTs, mi todo. Y pórtense harto mal. Y mañana vamos a estar los tres. Tomorrow's going to be the three of us. And even I'm not going to be here for a while because I'm going to go take a shower and see the results in my hair.
I need
So,
my best
sí.
hairdresser outfit.
Oh my God. Nos vemos mañana. Pórtense muy mal. Las amo mucho, los amo demasiado. Tomorrow I am the daily clown. You see, she's getting ready. Jennifer, for let's go. Let's do this. Anyways, les amo. Los amo demasiado. Pórtense harto mal y mañanita nos vemos. Hermanos, gracias por haberse quedado con nosotros.